definitely happen. Even with the heavenly path's true essence, it still doesn't do much. It is safe to say that we'll definitely be dead if we keep going. But if we don't go in, there's no knowing how much longer Lu Chon will need to recover. He doesn't even fear death for me. How can I just stop here? All of you, wait here for a moment, I'll go in and take a look myself. If I didn't come back after 4 hours, I might need Hall Master Sai and Senior Jean to bring my students and Suanxiang out from here. Teacher, I am not going back, I am going with you. Same goes for US. Wherever you go, we're going as well. Without teacher, we're just nameless students in Tianquan Kingdom, but the accomplishments we have today, we've definitely learned a lot. Now that teacher is willing to risk your life for Lu Chon, how can we just sit here and do nothing? You guys, please don't chase US away, teacher. If the teacher is in danger, and US students aren't able to be there for you, if we manage to survive, we won't be able to forgive ourselves for that and live peacefully for the rest of our lives. That's right, teacher, please don't chase US away. Even if it means to disobey your orders, I will still follow you. You all. If you really want to go, then let's go ether. The teacher for the students, and the students for the teacher, so this is what a true teacher and students should be. I was someone else teacher ZH a bunch of. I was wondering why someone as talented as Master Teacher Zhang is willing to bring a bunch of weak and young kids. The teacher is willing to face danger for his students, and the students will not waver for their teacher. All for one, and one for all. This is Celestial Master Teacher. Celestial Master Teacher? This. How is this possible? A Celestial Master Teacher basically means that he's acknowledged by the heavens and will automatically be recognized as Master Teachers. They don't need to go through the examinations and still will be acknowledged. Despite the long history of the continent, only Master Kong is able to do it. To think that Master Teacher Zhang is able to do it as well. It is indeed a Celestial Master Teacher. And it seems like it's not just star. But no matter how many stars there are, being able to get heaven's acknowledgement is already a shocking matter. Beneath my wings, they will have to face danger one day eventually after thinking it through and agreeing to them. I didn't expect it. Would trigger another Celestial Master Teacher acknowledgement. Myriad Kingdoms Alliance, Master Teacher Pavilion Manhwa. As the host of this Master Teacher tournament, we will have to plan the preparations nicely, and try to get a good rank this time. Yes. And our elders have nominated a total of candidates. Eve looked at their profile, they're all young talents with unlimited potential. But, there's only 2 of them that will be participating in this tournament, so we will have to choose beforehand. Harmony of Chimes. Another Celestial Master Teacher acknowledgement? Even though the acknowledgement of a Celestial Master Teacher will be triggered at their corresponding pavilions, but now that all the prodigies around the world have more or less arrived at the Myriad Kingdoms Alliance, it might be triggered by them as well. That's right, if they were acknowledged by the heavens of Myriad Kingdoms Alliance, it is definitely possible that it will cause the phenomenon at our Master Teacher Pavilion. That's why we have to go and check how many prodigies are in the city right now. Could it be? Is it him? Master Teacher, and he's not even in the Supreme Realm yet. Even if he's able to. Fearsome. Even though the improvement wasn't as much as the Book of Heaven's path, it has still shortened at least a few decades of cultivation training. Let's give this room a look. This room is not a formation and it's not a trap as well. Master Teacher Zhang, did you notice anything? Yeah, it's a trick that the soul oracles used to bewitch souls, which means that everything that we're seeing here are fake, it's a mirage. A mirage? If it's a mirage, how did that puppet from earlier just disappear? That's right, a mirage should only be able to confuse one, instead of teleporting things out of it. Soul oracles have the ability to bewitch lifeforms with souls, causing them to be unable to differentiate between true and false, which makes us think that everything that we see here is real. But puppets are different, they don't have souls or a way of thinking, which renders the mirage useless. Which means that they didn't disappear, they remain in the reality, unable to enter the mirage, that's why we couldn't see them. If that's true, could this be the soul oracles? Oasis of the Mirage Deity. Oasis of the Mirage Deity? What is that? Oasis of the Mirage Deity is a unique soul oracle's trick. They are able to use their soul power to set up an unbelievably realistic environment, making others walk in without thinking. It's basically the same as the oasis in the desert. Once they've entered it, the person's soul will be torn away from the body and be controlled by the soul oracle, making them unable to escape. Soul torn away? That's right, if we were to enter just now, our souls would be torn out from our body, even if we managed to survive. We're the same as dead. Also, being able to cast the oasis of the Mirage Deity, which means that the soul oracle is at least star or above. Manhwa. For someone at this level, they will definitely be at the pinnacle of transcendent realm if they are still alive. Even when they are dead, they're not someone that we can go up against. That's right, an elite of this level, they're not people that we can win against. I guess we should leave instantly. Leave? That's a great idea. But I am afraid that it's all too late now. I didn't expect my oasis of the Mirage Deity to be exposed that easily. Not bad, it seems like we got a couple of nice vessels here. Wall, do you have a plan? Master Teacher Zhang, I will think of a way to stall him. Please take the opportunity to bring the young master and the rest to leave this place. I don't, but I do have a couple of poisons that are effective to the soul, so it might work. Trying to poison me? You will have to find me first. You can hear telepathic messages? I am able to communicate with you all at the soul level, of course I will be able to hear your telepathic messages clearly. Alright, enough with the useless struggle, even though there's no danger nor traps in this passageway. I can lock this passageway at any point of time. Just now when you were all confused by the oasis of the Mirage Deity, Eve already locked you all up, so there's nowhere for you to run off to. Not good. The passageway has been closed off. Don't panic. Let me give it a try. Jing huge. Even when I use my strength as a Dan Transcendent, it still won't budge. Let me try it as well. This was set up by a star celestial designer. You can only break it by force if you're a Dan Transcendent, or else you can only wait here and die. Or let me take your bodies. It's the dragon severing lock. It serves as the last line of defense in a fortress. It's designed such that one would be unable to break it unless one's cultivation reaches the required level. Even the celestial designer who set up the trap himself would find it hard to open it. That's right. Then, doesn't that mean we won't be able to get out? Everyone, don't panic, since he wants to take our bodies, there's no way he will trap himself in here forever, not being able to get out. Well, think about how to get out of this place after we've gotten rid of this guy. Getting trapped is the biggest danger right now. Getting rid of me? Do you have what it takes to do that? It doesn't matter if we can do it or not, we will have to give it a try. I'll then show you how laughable that thought is. Jean Konga. Jean Songhai. Oracle, it's from a trap. WN, which means that. Just from that attack alone, it's still impossible to pinpoint his exact location. There's no way that the Soul Oracle will give out location, or else how would he be able to possess us if we guard against it beforehand? That's right. You can forget about looking for me, there's no way you can tell where I am, and give up on killing me as well, you all don't have the ability to do so. Once you've entered this place, you should be prepared to get possessed. But I can only possess one person at a time, so the others would still be safe. Safe? Locking us up in here, I don't think things will be that simple. I don't believe that after you've possessed one of us, you will let the rest of us leave this place safely. That's right, since soul oracles are forbidden. If the news about his possession were to spread out, even if he managed to leave this place, there would still be countless people trying to kill him. By safe, I mean that you won't die so as for how long you will be able to live, that will be up to you. Up to us? That's right, I have two options for you right now. First, I have 3 trials right here. Those that are able to pass it, they may live, but I won't bring them out of this place as well. I will leave them here and let them survive on their own. Didn't this guy want to steal a body? What's up with all the trials? Normally trials or examinations are for people that are going for master teacher or other special occupations. With the strength that this guy has, it's very easy for him to kill us. What kind of tricks is he trying to play? What about the second one? Second, I will kill you off one by one, until someone is willing to take the trial. Manhwa for whack. Isn't that still taking the trial? You just wanted us to take up the trial, what is the point of doing so? Could this be a selection of the reception lamb? Selection of the reception lamb? Selection of the reception lamb is a common term used by herders. Whenever they have visitors, they will kill a lamb to welcome them, but it's always a huge problem when it comes to picking which lamb is the best. Thus, they will let the herd run away, and the one that runs the fastest will normally be the one with the best meat quality. That's it. Which means that the one that passed the trail will be the one that he will pick to possess, so that he will minimize the power loss that he will suffer during his possession. That's right. You'll see if any of you have the physique worthy of a soul oracle. What's wrong, are you scared? Scared? No way. Where's your trails? Bring it out and show it to us. Watch out. Young master. That's more like it. Don't expect that you won't be chosen if you don't pass the trials. I choose based on the physique, not the speed or method used to pass the trials. Remember, those that passed the trials will not be killed, as for those that failed. You can only say goodbye to the others with regrets. This is the most basic ability for a soul oracle. I want all of you to train for it. Those that manage to draw your soul out of your body will pass the trial. Those that can't do it after 10 days, you will be killed by the traps. This is the soul guiding formula? The cultivation technique of soul oracles? Manhwa frak. I thought the first trial will be something challenging, I didn't expect it to be a cultivation technique. It seems like this guy is trying to choose someone that can cultivate soul oracle techniques. Those that manage to do it will prove that they are compatible with the soul oracle himself, so that after he has possessed that person, he will be able to work on his cultivation again and reach the top. Don't even bother trying your luck and wait until the very last day to draw your soul out. Trying to pull off something like that is useless against me. Your potential is not determined by how quick you are able to draw your soul out. Also, the soul guiding formula, once you've started learning it, you won't have a choice. The soul guiding formula seems like it's not that bad. But, do you have any other similar techniques? The more the better, how about? Give me 1,000 of them, let me go through them? 1,000? Of them? Is he here to pass the trial? To cultivate? Or to order food in an inn? What does he mean by giving him 1,000 of them? The soul guiding formula is the very foundation of soul oracles, so there's only one cultivation manual. There's no more. That's right, all soul oracles use the same cultivation techniques, there's no other methods. No more? Alright then. I wonder who inscribed the tablet. It's giving off a different kind of beauty. Just looking at the wordings themselves gives people a calming and peaceful mind. I guess he really is soul oracai. Created by the first soul oracle, Luimozii, will allow you to separate your soul from your body. Flaw. There's not much of them, there's only 10. All the cultivation techniques so far will have hundreds to thousands of flaws, to have only 10 of them. Which means that this soul guiding formula has been improved through generations, and it is almost near perfection. There's only one heaven's path, and the lesser the flaw, the closer it is to the truth. It will be extremely hard to find a different one. Let's see what kind of flaws it has. No. Upon successfully mastering the formula, one's cultivation will be attached onto one's soul, turning one's physical body into an empty shell. They might look like they're no different than a normal person, but their bodies are actually driven by the soul, causing them unable to fuse completely. Which means that once you have successfully drawn your body out, you won't be able to continue to cultivate your normal techniques that you had earlier other than keep cultivating soul oracle techniques. Having the cultivation to be attached to the soul is basically the same as giving up our own body and giving up our previous cultivations. If we were to succeed from this kind of cultivation technique, we would become monsters, and if we were to fail, it's very likely that this guy would kill us. I didn't understand what a soul oracle truly is previously, so I didn't think of much. If our souls were to separate from our body after cultivating it and turn ourselves into monsters, it would not be something that he wanted. Also, I have the innate fetal poison in me. If I wasn't able to reach a Star Master Teacher before the age of, even if I become a pile of souls and leave my body, I will still be dead. Still be dead. The innate fetal poison is something that even Master Kong couldn't do anything about, if being a soul oracle really can solve it. It's still not worth it for me to dive into deep oceans, stepping into treacherous plains, and entering underground chambers just to improve my strength. I can't cultivate something like this, but I don't have any other choice. It doesn't matter if I am able to do it or not. This is so annoying. What should I do? If I am able to come up with a way to improve the soul guiding formula, making it able to separate the soul and body, then being able to fuse it back ether, wouldn't that fix the problem? But, where can I find enough soul oracle cultivation techniques to do it? Hold on. Soul oracles basically just revolve around using their soul to steal bodies, so that they can achieve immortality. Manwafer, then why should I be looking for soul oracle cultivation techniques, as there's techniques or abilities that are beneficial to the soul work as well? Let me look for soul-related cultivation techniques. And psyche cultivation technique Manlials. Compile all of these ether? Correct. What's wrong with Master Teacher Zhang? Could it be that there's something wrong with this technique? It made him go insane? As expected. There's no flaws. Don't touch him. If he's really gone insane, all the more reason not to touch him. As expected from the Heaven's Path cultivation technique, I've completed the cultivation. My soul has left my body. HUHP, I still can't detect where he is even when my soul has left my body? Seems like this come MEDT Mimklo. Let me get back to my body. ACHOO. Master Teacher Zhang, are you alright? You just. I'm fine. I am fine. No need to worry about me. When I drew my soul out of my body just now, that soul oracle should have realized it already. Why didn't he say anything? Could it be? The souls extracted with the soul guiding formula are different from the soul oracles, that's why he couldn't see it? Don't rush it. Eve, just read through the entire thing just now. I think that there's no way this cultivation technique will be able to let us draw our souls out. Could it be that HES trying to trick us with a fake one.com fake technique? Nonsense. Look at this part. Diffusing the true essence throughout one's body into the various acupoints to augment the materialization of the soul. Under normal circumstances, we will gather the true essence from our acupoints to our core, we will then accumulate them bit by bit so that we can use them whenever we need to. As for this, it's asking us to dissipate our true essence. What's the difference between this and crippling our own cultivation? If we really were to do that, how can we even improve? If we have the power from the start, and we start cultivating according to this technique, our strength will only become weaker and weaker. Now that you mentioned it. It does sound like crippling our cultivations. It's normal for true essence to flow between acupoints, but if we were to dissipate them from the acupoints quickly, that would be the actual method of crippling cultivation. That's right. You're just trying to make us cripple our cultivations, so that when the time is right, you will end all of us. Nonsense, bunch of nonsense. Only by dissipating true essence from your acupoints will you be able to fuse your power with the soul and enable the soul to exist when it leaves the body. Or else, given that none of you are in the consonant spirit realm, with that weak soul energy that you have, how are you able to move around without the protection of the true essence? Protection of the true essence? That's quite the statement. Then let me ask you this: when does it mean when our true essence gushes out from the Huaitian acupoint? The Huaitian acupoint is where our spirit is concentrated at, so if true essence were to gush out from this part, we might faint from it, or even result in death. If I am correct, if we really were to cultivate using this technique, even if we are able to draw our soul out from the body, our physical body will suffer tremendous damage, or might even die from it. I am in the Dan transcendent, prolonged longevity realm. Even if I manage to draw my soul out from my soul and body will be separated forever, and they won't be able to be fused back either. If we want to maintain our normal appearance without the people around us to realize, we will have to eat pills to maintain it every day. How did you know? You don't have to worry about how I know it. Reaching the consonant spirit realm does slow the process a lot if we were to draw our souls out using this soul guiding formula. But even if our strength has reached your level, do you even dare to walk out during thunderstorms? Are you not afraid of lightning? Forget about lightning, let's just talk about night. Every day at the Z hour, that's when the Yin energy is the most dense. When it seeps into your body, do you also feel extremely uncomfortable only when you draw your soul out from the body that you can get rid of it? A soul oracle doesn't rely on the physical body, so what's the matter if the body is suffering? As the soul remains intact, there's nothing wrong with it. That's right, the soul is the strongest part of a soul oracle. It doesn't matter even if the physical body is destroyed, they can always steal other bodies to keep on living forever. But, without the protection of the body, can you really fight against the 5 souls declines? You knew about the 5 souls declines? Of course, the first 4 might be terrifying, but they can still be avoided, but the most terrifying one is the last one. Sense decline. A human possesses 5 senses and 6 perceptions. They are able to perceive shame, distinguish right from wrong, and comprehend pride and honor. However, souls are incapable of housing these. The more intense the emotion, the greater the damage to one's soul. A soul oracle's emotion would cause huge ripples in their soul, resulting in their soul energy dissipating automatically. Did I say anything wrong so far? There's no point saying all these. No matter cultivators or soul oracles, as they have started cultivating, they are basically going against the heavens. How can everything be smooth sailing? Soul energies suffer 5 souls declines, but cultivation will also suffer the 5 ordeals: heaven, earth, human, wealth, and law. Since it's still suffering, why not just become soul oracles and enjoy immortality? Immortality? Do you really think that soul oracles can live indefinitely? Even if you were to keep training to fight off the senescence decline, can you really handle the loneliness for so long? If I am not wrong, your body hang been completely rotten already. Without the nurture of the body, even if you manage to survive, your daily life will also be full of suffering and pain. Other than that, every day in the Wu hour, when the yang energy is at its finest, are you used to the pain that's basically like millions of needles poking you? If it wasn't for the underground chamber that's hidden at the deepest and darkest part underneath the swamp, do you really think that you will be able to survive up until now with that pile of souls of yours? Is there anything wrong with this cultivation technique? Is it worth learning it? There's indeed some problem in it, Every cultivation technique will more or less have some kind of flaw in it. That's where you're wrong. Look at this phrase: devoid of thoughts, guide one's soul around the Tianju acupoint and leave from the Huaitian acupoint. If you change it to gather one's soul, break through the Huaitian acupoint and escape through the Tianju acupoint, what do you think will happen? The Tianju acupoint is of yang attribute, while the Huaitian acupoint is yin. If it were to escape through the Tianju acupoint, the soul itself will be of yang attribute, and it will not be affected by the yin energy. This will minimize the effect of searing yang decline, or even completely nullify it. But if you were to modify it this way, this will require a very high quality of true essence, and the true essence will have to be extremely pure as well, or else the soul that is carrying the true essence will not be able to pass through the narrow Huatian acupoint. Jaya, show your true essence to him. Yes, teacher. This. Can it pass through the Huatian acupoint? It definitely can. But not everyone's true essence will be that pure. It's fine, do you want to learn it? I can be your teacher. I can just teach you. Aren't we in danger, and isn't he threatening to kill us? How did it turn into recruiting students? Is this really happening? Even if you're his master teacher, he didn't know a single when he first entered the Akli's tomb, but after his soul guiding formula, why did he know about the ULS declines, he even a way to resolve it? Isn't that just impressive? No wonder. That's my young master. Teacher, that's impressive. Are we going to have a junior that's at the pinnacle of transcendent realm? What soul oracle? What star elite? He's still getting played around. Acknowledging you as my teacher? Nonsense. A star soul oracle like me, an elite that's at the pinnacle of the transcendent realm, and you're just a little Dan transcendent nobody, and you want me to acknowledge you as my teacher? That's quite the joke. Ignorance. You think you can make me acknowledge you as my teacher? Stop wasting energy, you might be able to hurt me if you were to attack me yourself. If it's a trap, just save it. I am the one that disabled all the traps earlier. Do you really think these will work against me? So that I can know about the flaws and deal with them. The one that he used just now. I don't even know where it came from, I was lucky enough to dodge it just now. If he were to release countless of them. With the shitty skills that I have right now, there's no way I can dodge all of them. Facing an opponent that I don't even know where he's at. I can only fight him with my brain, I will have to keep him talking to stop him. What a shame. Such a great chance, but you didn't take it, sigh. As expected, you're just a soul, you don't have a brain. I am a star soul oracle. Don't you think that I will just go and steal your body just because I am desperate? If I really want to kill you, I would have done it by now. What even is that attitude? Kill me? Do you even dare? You're just a monster that died for who knows how many years, just acting tough with the traps around. If you really wanted to kill me, you would have done it already just now, right? What you, me? Just do it if you have what it takes, stop wasting my time, or you can just bring out all 3 trials at once as well. Forget it, even if you want me to be your teacher, I wouldn't want to either, I am worried that it will affect my reputation. What's wrong? Don't tell me that you're just talking big, but you actually don't dare to do it? Teacher. Master Teacher Zhang. Trying to kill me? It won't be that easy. Dragon Scale Amulet. When I got this thing from the Appraiser Hub, the Library of Heaven's Path states that it can defend against attacks from Dan Transcendent. I can finally use it now. I'll have you dead. Visit have me dead? There might be a chance just now. Manowarjak. As for now, I guess you won't be able to. Zhengyang, I spear. Yes. What are you trying to do? What do you think? Wait. That's shattered by none, the lock of crimson metal, and undisturbed rest for 10 millenniums. That's the crimson metal coffin, even a Dan Transcendent wouldn't be able to do anything to it, but for Master Teacher Zhang to break it open in just a single thrust. How is that possible? Crimson metal coffin? You mean the crimson metal coffin that only star blacksmiths are able to forge using deep ocean metal? Yeah, I only managed to get a clearer look just now, That's the crimson metal coffin. Yeah, I only managed to get a clearer look just now, That's the crimson metal coffin. I thought. Once this thing icked up, there's no way that it can be opened by anyone? How is it? Crimson metal coffin, it's forged by star blacksmiths. Once icked up, even the smartest grave robber wouldn't be able to crack it open, unless they're Dan transcendent or above. Professional, hence the saying shattered by none, the lock of crimson metal, and undisturbed rest for 10 millenniums. See Thrall the flaw in the soul guiding formula, injuring a star soul oracle in one hit. Breaking open a crimson metal coffin in just one thrust. With that kind of power and strength, this master team swama to not only the coffin. Look at the corpse within it. For a Dan transcendent, the body should be as hard as steel. How can it turn into dust just like that in just one thrust? Is this the true strength of a master teacher? What are you doing? Nothing. I am just digging you out. You. Just stay still. That. Could that be the 7 Hearts Underworld Lotus? The 7 Hearts Underworld Lotus? What is that? It is rumored that it's the treasure of a soul oracle, which can be used to forge a new physical body. And the body that's being forged will have a unique constitution as well. A unique concision? When a unique constitution is activated, their cultivation speed will be much faster than a normal person's. Being able to forge a new body with a unique constitution. That's too terrifying. But something is not right. What is it? The 7 Hearts Underworld Lotus survives by relying on strength. If I am not wrong, the corpse of the tomb's owner has been devoured already, or else there's no way that a Dan Transcendent's body will turn into dust that easily. But using the corpse to feed the lotus, under normal circumstances, that lotus will turn into the tomb's owner's body and take over the world. But why is it still slumbering deep within the tomb, and still trying to take over our bodies? Let you go? So that you can keep on trying to kill us? You. Let me go. You. As you're willing to let me go, we can talk about anything. I am a soul oracle, I have gathered countless treasures, and I can give them all to you. I can even give you this 7 Hearts Underworld Lotus. Give me? I don't even want them. Manhwa Frukam also, about those treasures that you mentioned, if I guessed it correctly, you must converted them into spiritual stones to feel Thetis already. Humph, I can tell that the dust around the lotus is all from spiritual stones shattering. How did you know? You. Master Teacher Zhang. What is going on? What's going on? I'll let you be the one to explain it. All. You. I'll say. I am a star soul oracle, and my cultivation has reached Dan Pinnacle Transcendent. Unfortunately, at the very last stage of my ascension, even though my soul remains alive, my physical body has reached its end. This thing is an invaluable treasure to US soul oracles. Long as we refine it, it can be turned into physical bodies. It was at that moment I found this 7 Hearts Underworld Lotus. And it will have a unique constitution as well. With that, I might be able to overcome that last stage of ascension and reach a much higher realm. Which is why I started to make preparations, using up all my savings to build a tomb, just so that I can refine this thing peacefully. Oh, I was just wondering, since a soul oracle can't die, and they can steal other people's bodies, why do they have to go through all the effort just to build a tomb hidden under a swamp? It looked like he wanted to hide from others, but it's actually to refine Thetis. Have biscuits here, you want them? Sure. Give them. Sure. Give me one. This thing is extremely rare. It would be a problem if other soul oracles knew about it. So I chose to fake my death. If you wanted to refine this thing, why haven't you succeeded yet? After the tomb has been built, I immediately start to refine this after I have faked my death. I thought that with my strength and experience, I can definitely be reborn with a new body very yes. But I failed. Failed? If you plan to fake your death, you must have known how to refine Thetis. How did it fail? It's because this This is not a 7 hearts underworld lotus, it's a 9 heartus. 9 heartus? That's right. The 7 heartus is known to be a sacred item that can be turned into a physical body after refinement, but the 9 heartus has never appeared in the master-teacher continent before. If I were to rank it, it would definitely be a god artifact. God artifact? Those that are higher ranked, it is rum that there's no knowing can even find one throughout the entire Master T continent. Artifacts are the same as abilities, they recategorized into God, sacred, spiritual, phantom and mortal. A sacred artifact is something that you will never find even if you've looked through the entire Myriad Kingdoms alliance. Those that are higher ranked, it is rumored that there's no knowing if you can even find one throughout the entire Master Teacher continent. And Thetis is actually one. I forcibly tried to refine a god artifact, of course it will never succeed. Not only that, all my treasures have been completely devoured. My soul got trapped within it as well, and it has been tens of thousands of years since then. So, you're planning to get one of us to suffer in your place, so that you can get your own freedom? That's right, after being trapped for so long, Eve been thinking on how to get away from this thing. After quite some time, Eve finally thought of something. Since the 9 heartus has trapped me within it, it didn't get to be refined. And it couldn't devour as well, which means it doesn't have the power to kill me. So if I manage to find a fresh soul to take my place, I might be able to get out of it. It's just like when someone drowned in the river, they will find someone to take their spot every few years. The 9 heartus just wants a soul. Long as I can find a soul to take my place, I will definitely be able to get away from this place. I won't have to guard this dark and creepy tomb every day. Once I came up with this idea, I started working on separating my soul. Who knows how long it took me to split one out? It's just that its strength is too weak, it's only around Dan Transcendent. I thought that with strength that weak, it won't be able to survive that long and it will be devoured up by time and die on its own, who knows? At this very moment, this grave-robbing guy came. Dolly. Manhwa frack. Which then gave me an idea. I purposely tuned the traps at the entrance to be slightly easier, so that he can come in easily, then I'll take over his body. When I succeeded, this guy ran out of this place because he was scared. My plan was just to use the soulless puppet to lure more people in after Eve taken over the body. Then I will pick the most suitable soul to take over my place. Who knew that this guy has a strong will, plus my strength decreased greatly after the steal, so I didn't manage to succeed, and I ended up being killed by a weak butler. You're weak yourself. Don't blame men. Hold on. Since you're able to split your soul out from the lotus, why do you want to steal other people's bodies? I indeed managed to split my soul out, but the soul will be heavily damaged when it leaves the lotus, so it couldn't survive long. Even if I manage to take over a body, that still doesn't fix the root problem. I have to find a new soul to take over my place in order to get away from this thing. Completely. Then why didn't you just bewitch Luoju, so that he will take over your place? What if he didn't plan to come back after leaving this place? Wouldn't that be wasting your efforts? Grave robbers are mostly of the Yin attribute. These kinds of people can't even learn the soul guiding formula. Also, just look at his age, he's almost at his limit, and with that weak strength of his, what's the point in stealing his body? To face death again? When that soul got killed, I gave up hope. But I didn't expect all of you to come here, so what I have to do next is just to bait you all to learn the soul guiding formula, then let your soul come into contact with the lotus. That way, your soul will be attracted automatically, then you'll be taking over my place. Something's not right. With strength at your level, you could have just forced our souls out from our body and let the lotus devour us. About that. It's not that he didn't want to do it, it's just that he couldn't. There's 2 reasons. First, the Soul Oracle suffers from strength decline, forcing himself to use his soul power and extracting other people's souls will only cause himself to suffer damage. Secondly, he's trapped within the lotus. For him to be able to control the traps and ambush me is already the most he can do. If he even wants to fight all of us and kill us, that will be literally impossible. Or else he would have done it already. There's no point for him to keep using traps against us, and even hide himself up just now, and forming them into books for the library. Alright, now that the passageway has been sealed off, we can only break the dragon severing lock to leave this place. Let's talk about it. I really don't have a way to open it. Then how are you planning to leave this place after you've stolen a body? I can just leave this place in the Soul Oracle Way. The Soul Oracle Way? Look above you, at the ceiling of the tomb. There's a mechanism that I can access to reach the surface of the swamp after Eve opened it. Soul oracles can just fly with their lightweight souls. Even if I get to possess one of you, long as I am willing to pay the price, I can still fly out of this place. As for normal cultivators, they won't be able to fly out, so even if Eve told you all this, it's still useless. Fly? Even though transcendents are far stronger than normal cultivators, and they definitely have control over nature to some degree, they still can't fly. The mechanism on the ceiling is at least 2 meters above ground, and the walls around are extremely flat and hard. There's no way for us to break them, so it's literally impossible for us to get up there. Then what should we do? Are we really going to be trapped in here? How about this, you can sacrifice one of you and let me possess that person, then I'll bring you all out of here. Or else, if you all can't get out, even if you have prepared many resources, you will still finish them one day, and you'll end up dying in here. You don't have the right to speak here. You don't have to worry about how we're going to get out of here. I am going to give you 2 options. First, be my servant, write out everything you know about Soul Oracle for me, then I will think of a way to help you get out of this thing. Be your servant? Wasn't it to be your student just now? If you have accepted it at that time, not only will I find a way to help you get out, I will even teach you the actual cultivation, so that you won't have to be scared of the 5 soul declines, but now it's too late. What about the second one? I will slowly interrogate you. Once Eve gotten everything that I want to know, then he'll kill you. Alright, I, Imohoenshing, am willing to be Master Teacher Zhang's servant. Can even break the crimson metal coffin open in one hit. His strength and abilities are already beyond my imagination. If he really wants me dead, I think it's a simple thing for him to do. Instead of keep on struggling, I should just take the deal. After living like this for so long as I can get out of this stupid thing, not just servants, I am willing to do anything. What are you even thinking? Conca kill, I am thinking about my oath. You think an oath will work? With that many tricks that a soul oracle has, if swearing an oath can work, I don't know how many times I would have been done in by you already. Sign a soul contract with me. Don't you tell me that a soul oracle doesn't know what that is. Soul contract? A soul contract is similar to a beast contract. Once the contract is made, I won't be able to disobey him, or else no one will be able to help me if my soul disperses from that. For a Dan transcendent. A star soul oracle that. What's wrong, you don't want to? No. I am willing to. Soul contract formed. Alright. Thetis is extremely weird, so I hope that everyone here will not spread the news about it. Sure. Must we all swear that if this news get out, we will definitely be chased down by the heavens and earth and face our death, and will be stuck in a forever loop of reincarnation. Alright, thanks for all your help up until now, and you can't leave here empty-handed as well. This coffin is forged by a star blacksmith, so it's also a treasure on its own. If you were to sell this, you might be able to sell it off with a high price. It's fine, we didn't do much to help anyway. That's right, Master Teacher Zhang, you don't have why. Young Master, since they all don't want it, they'll just keep all of these up. C.S. Mala. Brother Chang, why don't you take our little guy here and walk around, see if you can get some of the traps around back with us. Sure. Young Master. For a master teacher like Thim, but not having any treasures or money with him, yet this greedy, do all master teachers don't know the courtesy of formality? This way. Let's go along as well. Master Teacher Zhang, actually it's still early for us to look for treasures, no matter if it's the traps or the coffins. They're only useful if we can get out of here. Didn't our little guy just tell us? There's a passageway on top. But at that height, it's impossible for us to leave this place if we can't fly. It's just flying. I know how. You know how? Yeah. How? It's just one of the abilities of a celestial master teacher, it's no big deal. I can't let people know about the red dust. Give me a moment. When I am still a half transcendent, I can only maintain in the air for a few breath cycles. Now that I am a Dan transcendent, my true essence is purer then. He's just a Dan transcendent, but he's able to fly. That's too terrifying. About celestial master teacher and soul oracles, it's best if we don't tell anyone about it. Master teacher Zhang will definitely be a person that will shift the world in the future. He's not someone that we can go against. This should be the switch for the mechanism. It opened. Thank you, Master Teacher Zhang. No need, I bet you all are tired as well. We're not in a hurry to go back anyway, why don't we stay here for the night, while leave the first thing in the morning tomorrow? No problem. Teacher, what's that on your neck? Neck? Oh, I just got infected by Little Mo's soul oracle presence. Don't worry, IT should be gone real s. Oh, that's great. You guys rest here for a bit, I need to go look into something. Come out. After being locked up for tens of thousands of years, I finally get to see the outside world again. Thank you, Master. This half-freedom just feels too good alright. Quiet down, I want to know if you have any way to save a person with a slumbering soul. A person with a slumbering soul? When a soul is slumbering, just having another soul enter his body and wake him up will do, it's not that complicated. But, this is quite similar to possession, so if you're not careful, it might trigger the possession decline. And most importantly, if you aren't able to wake him up, your soul will enter that person's body and might cause his body to submit to you, and that will be impossible to wake that person from there. Since the soul that's able to enter someone else's body will definitely be strong, and the one that's slumbering will be extremely weak. A body that lacks a soul's nurturing for a long time will mistake other souls as the owner easily. If that's really the case, not only you will not be able to save them, you might even kill them. Is there any way to avoid it? Avoid? Unless you're able to make that person's soul extremely strong and rigid, so that even if you aren't able to summon it, it can still control the body and avoid being possessed. The best way is to use a soulrouse grass and refine it into a soulrouse incense. Soulrouse grass, then we can light it up right in front of that person so that he can breathe it in. This will greatly increase the chance of having that person's soul to be summoned. Soulrouse grass? Soulrouse grass is not a plant, it's a special time that can only be made by soul oracles using souls. It can be planted. How long do I need to plant one? Not long, just a month will do. It's just that I am stuck in this thing and my soul isn't able to leave this place, so there's no way for me to plant it. So you're saying that only soul oracles can plant it? That's right, those that are able to perform the soul guiding art will be able to plant them. The method is quite simple as well. Master, are you trying to learn the soul guiding formula, become a soul oracle yourself and plant it? Yeah. But you're a celestial master teacher. If you start cultivating as a soul oracle, that means you're giving up your identity. Isn't this too irrational? You don't have to worry about that. Eve modified the soul guiding formula. Now not only can I perform the soul guiding act, my body will not be affected, I can still fuse both my body and soul as one. Modified? Body and soul as one? How is that possible? The soul guiding formula is a cultivating technique that soul oracles have been using for generations, and countless elites couldn't he achieve it. He has only looked at it for a few breath cycles and he has already done it. And he was even able to make both his body and soul as one? You don't believe me? I'll show you then. This is soul guiding art? Can you see me? I can. Seems like the soul extracted from the Heaven's Path soul art is like the Heaven's Path true essence. Ang as I want to, even if the soul oracle is much stronger than me, he still couldn't see me. He can only return of the soul, perfect consummation, concord of acupoints, harmony of body and soul. You've really modified the soul guiding formula? A normal soul gliding formula will cause the physical body to decline swiftly the moment the soul is out. But this person still aura has improved from it as well. It was to be said that the Fallender of Soul Oracle, Mozi, has created the Soul Oracle. The 5 soul declines to occur, and the soul will not be able to be in harmony with the soul. I'm still not used to the feeling of having my soul drawn out of my body. The Yolinger generations of Sulul oracles culled and even. Master, these are all the soul oracle abilities that Eve learned throughout my life, and the secret skills that Eve been researching. It might be useful to you. This, as expected from the occupation that ancient people were feared of. They really know a lot. Hold on, did you create this soul severing technique? I created it after countless tries. With that, I will be able to split another me. So that even if my main soul got killed in the future, I can still use this clone to survive. Clone? That's right, that soul severing technique will be able to create another complete copy of yourself, including your memories. In simple terms, it's basically the same as forming a completely new soul. It will be extremely useful if you want to use it to protect yourself when you're in danger. This technique is truly impressive. Only those that have mastered the knowledge of souls will be able to complete this. If this guy wasn't trapped within the 9 hardest, unable to absorb spiritual essence to cultivate. This guy wasn't within the 9 tus, unable to absorb essence to cultivate. Let's see how many flaws there are. Correct. Soul severing technique, created by Mo Huansheng. Will be able to split your soul into 2 after learning it? Flaw? There's only a couple dozen of them. Impressive. There's only these little flaws. Being able to come up with this technique alone, Mo Huansheng's strength and potential is really impressive. But I will need a few more books about souls to further improve this technique. I guess I'll have to buy a few more once I am at the Myriad Kingdoms Alliance. Let me take a look at the 9 hardest. Let me see what's so special about this so-called God artifact. To Grung and Lion Mailking you could be used to craft the most perfect physical body. So it's not a 9 hardest, but a 9 Haventus embryo. But the forging body part is true. Then if I refine this thing and possess it, doesn't that mean I am getting an extra life? Let's see how to refine it. Master? This thing needs the nurture of the purest energy to grow. My Heaven's Path true essence is extremely pure, so can I use it as its food? Let's try it. Ah. Eve already told you everything that I know, don't kill me. Ah. You with true essence and I forgot that this guy is still trapped inside it echo. Ha? It's turning white? Does that mean the Heaven's Path true essence is work ing? Let me try it again. The true essence really can make this thing right faster. Master. I am sorry. No matter what happens, it's all my fault. Please don't kill me, I didn't want to kill you, it's just that I want to try refining the 9 hardest. Don't worry, let me give it a try, just one more time. Don't. What happened? Should we go and take a look? It sounded like Mo Huansheng's cry. Did something happen to Master Teacher Zhang? Master Teacher Zhang mentioned that he needs to work on something, so it's best if we don't disturb him. I guess. Let's listen to what's actually happening, then only we can decide about it. Sure. Alright then. There's still a lot of grilled fish, so you guys should eat more. Don't worry. Let me try one more time, just one more. I'll just listen to you from now on, okay? I am afraid that if you keep trying, I will die first before I can get out. Alright then, the Heaven's Path true essence really can refine the 9 Haventus embryo, so it's definitely possible to make a clone in the future. But I will have to find a way to get Mo Lynchen get doit. Or else the moment I infuse it with true essence, he will be crying like hell. He might just disappear before the lotus can even grow. Having a Dan Transcendent Soul Oracle as my servant, even though he's not as strong as before, it's still better than nothing. What did I even? He'll just learn the Soul Oracle's cultivation technique for now, then he'll think of a way to cultivate the Solros grass. Next day dawn. After spending one night cultivating my Soul Oracle power, I reached Dan Transcendent. But Soul Oracles are forbidden in the continent. So I shouldn't just simply use them. I should be able to cultivate the Solros grass right now. I'll just look for the ingredients at the Myriad Kingdoms Alliance. We're heading to the Myriad Kingdoms Alliance. Hall Master Sai, Senior Luo, thanks for your hospitality during this period, let's meet again sometime. Master Teacher Zhang, are you going to participate in the Master Teacher Tournament? Eve heard about the tournament, and I want to go and watch it as well. Do you mind if I join? It's part of the script. I can't help it. Hall Master Sai, is it really a good idea to just join them like that? Sure, I don't mind. I should have just killed these two idiots back in the tomb. So that I don't have to go through all the trouble to include them in the future. Alright. Let's head for Myriad Kingdoms Alliance. Dusk. 5 days later. Myriad Kingdoms Alliance. Where the Myriad Kingdoms Alliance has merchant embassies for different countries, and there's also other trading hubs built by other factions, and this is also the transport hub for items from the Huan Yu Empire. There's a mix of different factions here, so there's different kinds of people as well. But, no matter who they are, as you're in the Myriad Kingdoms Alliance, you will have to obey the orders of the Alliance government. There's still quite some time until the Master Teacher Tournament, so why don't you all come to the Alliance leader's place and stay for a few days to get some rest? That way I can welcome all of you as well. You can head to the Master Teacher Pavilion after you've familiarized yourself with the place. The Alliance leader's place? Could it be that Miss Zhao is from the government? You were following Master Teacher Zhang all this time, so I thought you were a friend. That's right. The Alliance leader, Zhao Tianhao, my father. You're Leader Zhao's daughter? That's not right, isn't Leader Zhao's second daughter. Sick. I didn't mean to hide it from all of you, it's just that I purposely kept my identity hidden when I was out. Allow me to introduce myself properly this time. I am the Alliance leader's second daughter, Zhao Lian. I have had a disease since I was little, but my father gave me the title Princess Feiwu so that I can be like a normal person, hence the name Zhao Feiwu. You can call me that as well. So it was Princess Feiwu. Pardon our rudeness from earlier. Princess. My disease has shocked people earlier, and countless physicians have tried to help me, but they all failed. I should be lying in bed unable to move right now, but it was Master Teacher Zhang who saved me. Show so much respect towards Master Teacher Zhang, so that's the reason, so it was her. Master Teacher Zhang, I didn't mean to hide it from you, so please forgive me. No worries, since you're a princess, your network should be quite wide. There's something I want to ask about. Please do tell, Master Teacher Zhang. I want to buy a soul calming grass, the older the better. If there's really no way to get it, a sentiment drowning flower would work as well. It would be best if it's more than years old. And the most important thing is, they must be fresh and can be replanted. Anything that has been dried is useless to me. I wonder if Princess Feiwu can help me ask around about it for me. Soul calming grass, sentiment drowning flower? Fresh ones? About that. I am not so sure either, but I can ask my father once we're back at my place. Even if he doesn't know about it, he can help you look into it as well. Hey, is that person? Yes. It's the princess. Greetings, Princess Feiwu, Lord Jean. Go and prepare a guest chamber that's clean and rich of spiritual essence for my friends to stay. Make haste. Yes. Master Teacher Zhang, let's go. I will take you to meet my father. Yeah. Right now? Alright. Then all of you should take a rest for now. I'll come and find you guys once I am done. Train yourselves when you're resting. You better not slack off. Yes. Teacher. Why isn't there a single guard in a palace this big? My father doesn't like ordering people around, so he didn't have many guards in here. Also, people wouldn't dare to come and mess around knowing that this is the Alliance leader's place. Father. Leaner? My Leaner. You're finally back. How was it? Did you get hurt? Why do I feel like you're much prettier after this trip? Greetings, leader, I am Zhang Xuan. So you're master teacher Zhang Xuan, huh? Eve heard about your stuff, being a star master teacher before the age of, challenging Tianwu Kingdom's wall of dilemma and solving all of it. Qualifying to be an appraiser, saving Hall Master Han. And you even cured my daughter's disease, what a talented young man. Ah. Leader, you're over-exaggerating it. Eve been handling the Alliance for years, and Eve met plenty of prodigies, but being able to reach your level, it's extremely rare. I suppose Master Teacher Zhang is here in the Myriad Kingdoms Alliance to participate in the Master Teacher Tournament, right? Yes. But the Master Teacher Tournament has gathered countless talents from branches of the Master Teacher Pavilion, so it's extremely difficult to get a ranking from it. Even with Master Teacher Zhang's impressive potential, I am afraid it won't be that easy. Enough about this. Master Teacher Zhang saved my daughter with his delicate physician skills. How would you like me to repay you? As it's something that I can help with, I will definitely help. No need for that, leader, but I really do need some help. Master Teacher Zhang needs a few specific herbs. He's asking if there's any place in the Alliance where he can find soul-calming grass and sentiment drowning flower. So I am wondering if Father can help to look for it. Something like this before, but I do know about a sentiment drowning flower that's more than years old, and it's still alive. But even if we know where it is, I am afraid it's not that easy to buy it. Not that easy to buy? Please be patient, Master Teacher Zhang, you'll understand once I've explained everything. In the Myriad Kingdoms Alliance, the place where there's most medicine is with the King of Medicine, and the second one will be the Apothecary Guild and the Physician Guild. I suppose a master teacher like you would know about it as well. It's just that the herbs in these places are mostly baked or dried, there's not much of them that are still alive, not to mention for weird and specific herbs like the sentiment drowning flower. There's a few sources where the King of Medicine gets his herbs, and the only place that I know that is capable of supplying this much is a herb garden at the west of the kingdom. There's countless unique herbs planted within that place, and you will be able to find all the rare ingredients that you won't be able to get from the market, but the owner of the herb garden is extremely weird. She's a little difficult to deal with, and she normally doesn't sell her herbs, even if you have all the money in the world. I couldn't even buy a couple of special ingredients from her when Leaner was still sick. Then why does she even plant those herbs? I don't know, a lot of people within the Myriad Kingdom city think the same as well, but unfortunately, no one knows why. If there are so many people who wanted to buy medicinal herbs, but they couldn't buy it, there will be people that are willing to take necessary risks for it. Then, no one ever tried to go and steal from her? Of course there is, but they all failed. The owner of the herb garden, Shui Yao, reached the Dan Pinnacle Transcendent years ago, and it shocked the entire Myriad Kingdom city. Dan Transcendent, no one knows what cultivation she's currently at. I am afraid that I won't even be able to win against her. The most important part is, the herb garden has an extremely powerful formation as well. It's at least at Dan Pinnacle, and it was set up by the guild leader Zhang from Honghai City's Formation Master Guild himself. There's countless people that tried to go and steal from her, they were either trapped or killed before they even got to step into the place. As time goes on, everyone knows that the place is dangerous, so no one dares to go there anymore. I must find a way to get the soul-calming grass. That's the only way to save Luchon. No matter how difficult this herb garden's owner is to deal with, I have to give it a try. Where is the herb garden that you mentioned? I want to go and take a look. This, yes. Leader. Alright then, they'll have Jin Sanhai go along with you, so that even if she tries to attack you, he can help you as well. Alright. Why do you even want to go there? Father, I want to go and take a look as well. This herb garden's owner doesn't even listen to you, so I want to tag along to see how impressive she actually is. Master Teacher Zhang, so I know that he's the type that never gives up until he reaches his goal. Don't worry, with Elder Jean there, and with my own identity, I bet that this herb garden's owner wouldn't dare to do anything no matter how intense things get. Alright then, the two of you must be careful, especially for Master Teacher Zhang. If she's not willing to sell it to you, try not to push it. If things don't work out, I will head there personally, she might sell it to me. Got some other herbs as replacement, so that's fine. Since Masted teached. Xue family's villa west of Myriad Kingdoms Alliance. We're here, let's just get off from here. EMI. The medicine in this herb garden is not for sale, so please go back. Don't be sad, well think of something else. Excuse me. I am sorry, the medicine in this herb garden is not for sale, so please go back. Manhwa offer. Master Mu, please enter. Didn't you say that the medicine is not for sale? Why can he enter? I am very sorry, he's a guest specially invited by our Lord, he has an invitation letter. Do we need an invitation letter to enter? Yes, Master Shui is hosting a banquet tonight, and only other herb garden owners with invitation letters can enter. Master Teacher Zhang, do you need my father's help? This. Master Teacher Zhang? Father? May I ask the two of you are? This is Master Teacher Zhang Xuan. And the daughter of the Myriad Kingdoms Alliance's leader, Princess Xiao Feiwu. Master Teacher Zhang? Princess? If I knew that you're a master teacher, I wouldn't have stopped you. The banquet that Master's hosting today, except for those invited herb garden owners, she has mentioned that. As the person is a master teacher, they will be allowed to enter, there's no need to stop them. A master teacher can just enter? As expected from the NOI occupation, this is so convenient. And I was thinking of keeping a low profile. Master Teacher Zhang, this way please. Master Teacher Zhang, this is the banquet hall, the master will come and greet you all personally in a moment, they'll be taking my leave for now. Sure. Master Shui usually doesn't even let us enter her herb garden, why did she invite us here this time? Did something happen? I guess it won't be just as simple as a normal banquet. You don't know? Madawarak, I was out for the past few days, I just got the invitation letter when I got back today, how would I know anything? They say that the treasure of the herb garden is sick, it might die anytime the banquet is just a front. The reason behind this is actually to have US herb garden owners work ether and think of a solution. The treasure of the herb garden? You mean? Yeah, I also got the news from some of the people within, I am not so sure about the exact details as well. If that's the case, just find someone to cure it, why does she have to be this secretive, hosting some kind of banquet? I don't know about that, it's not the first time you know about Master Shui's weird attitude, she doesn't even care about the alliance leader. So she must have an idea of her own doing something like this. Treasure of the herb garden? Do they mean? That's true. Do you know about it? Eve read books about herb gardens before, so I know a thing or two. It should be the earth vein spirit vine. It's not some kind of secret anyway, all herb gardens should have something like this. The earth vein spirit vine is a very unique plant, it can cling onto the earth's vein to grow, so that all the spiritual essence that it has absorbed, minerals, water. It can all gather them up and nurture the soil, so that the land can turn into a place where all kinds of medicine can be planted. With the earth vein spirit vine, not only that the color and size of the medicine planted in the land will be much more superior than normal ones. What's more important is, the growth rate will be much faster as well. It is to be said that the legendary herbs that need years to be planted can be done in years in that land. I see. If that is what they're referring to, no wonder Master Shui's FURIS. Without the earth vein spirit vine's neutralization, the high-density plantation will wilt pretty s. Yeah. Hey. Brother, are you here with your family elders for the banquet as well? Elders? That's right, those with invitation letters, either they're herb garden owners, king of medicine that sells medicines, or herbologist clans. Eve met all 8 herb garden owners and 7 king of medicines in the Myriad Kingdoms Alliance, but Eve never seen you before. Oh, I am guessing you must be here with your elders. Nope, I am just here for a walk, I am not here with anyone. Just here for a walk? Where is this place? Master Shue's herb garden. Even the Myriad Kingdoms Alliance's envoys can't get in here that easily. And he can just waltz in here for a walk. What kind of joke is that? When this guy first came in, I saw that it was the servant that personally brought him in with great respect. Not even my family's elders have that kind of treatment. That's why I came over wanting to be friends with him. There's no way that the heir of a herbologist clan will just. He doesn't want to say it. Well, know about it later. I am Lu Zhan. I am from one of the 4 main herbologist clans in the Myriad Kingdoms Alliance, the Lu family. Ha! I am Zhang Xuan. So it's Brother Zhang, nice to meet you. By the way, did you just mention that all 8 herb garden owners and 7 kings of medicine are here? No, some of them were already here a few days ago. Today, including US, it's just 2 herb garden owners and 1 king of medicine, and there seems to have 1 more master teacher. Master teacher? Little Lu, you're here as well. Oh. Master teacher Song. Greetings. I didn't expect that the master teacher that will be here today is Master Teacher Song. Little Song? Zhang. Rookie Songqiao is here to greet Master Teacher Zhang. Master Teacher Song, this is. What does rookie mean? Isn't a rookie usually used when greeting someone stronger than yourself? This super prodigy, a star master teacher, using this kind of greeting? I keep guessing what kind of person he is. I even suspected him to be part of the Alliance government, but I didn't expect him to be a master teacher. Could it be that this master teacher Zhang, even though he looks quite young, he's actually stronger than Master Teacher Song? No wonder the servant brought him here personally. He does deserve that kind of privilege. And he's even a master teacher that made a star master teacher address himself as a rookie willingly. Oh, by the way, do you still want the soulless puppet? Soulless puppet. Do you still have more? I still have 3 of them, and there's also grade metal coffins. If you really want to buy them, they'll give you a discount along with the coffins, intermediate spiritual stones for 1. But, Lu, I don't have that many intermediate spiritual stones. I just have 1. You don't have that many? How much do you have? 1 will work as well. It'll sell you 1 grade metal coffin. This thing was forged by a star blacksmith. Sleeping in it will definitely feel comfortable. And the most important thing is, it's a set along with the soulless puppet that I sold you earlier. Take it back and look into it, and you'll definitely be able to learn a lot more on soul oracles. Thank you, Master Teacher Zhang. Thank you, Master Teacher Zhang. Hey, race 1 intermediate spiritual stone. I still have 3 soulless puppets with me, and there's also crimson metal coffins which are at a much higher grade. If you still want to buy them, make sure you bring enough intermediate tier spiritual stones and come and find me. I welcome you anytime. Sure. I'll definitely report this today. If we still want more, we will definitely go and look for you. Idion, did I all for it again? Here comes Master Shui. Thank you everyone for coming for the banquet. No need for courtesy. Master Shui. There's no way we will not attend when you're hosting a banquet. Thank you once again for coming. I suppose all of you must know what this banquet is for. I don't need to explain the importance of the Earth Vein Spirit Vine to all of you. As this incident occurred in my herb garden, I have no idea how to resolve it for now. That's why I invited all of you to gather and think of a solution and help me get through this challenge. The person who is able to give me the best solution, I promise that the person will be my sole trusted friend for the rest of my life. If he wants any medicine in the future, my herb garden will definitely supply him for free. The medicine in Master Shue's herb garden has never been put on sale before, so there's at least centuries worth of any medicine that we need. Supply for free? Isn't that reward a little too much? Free'll. And a brother Zhang. No, Master Teacher Zhang, could it be that you? Free. You're not excited? Is that what not feeling excited looks like? What's there to be excited about? Isn't it just free? Eve stated the conditions. Those that are interested, please head over to the herb garden. We'll discuss and diagnose once we've known about the situation. Alright, Master Xue, please lead the way. Eye of insight. Even though the garden seems to be full of life, I can feel that there's a feeling of death hidden within it. Seems like there's something really wrong about this earth vein spirit vine. How can this be? This vine seems like it can't hold on much longer. How can a vine this big be withering? You all do have a keen eye, this earth vein spirit vine is indeed dying. Eve tried different methods but none of them have worked. That's why I invited you all over to see if any of you is able to give me a good suggestion. If even Master Xue couldn't do anything when the earth vein spirit vine is like that, I am afraid none of us can help you. That's right. This doesn't seem like something that we can deal with. Don't give up. Unity makes us stronger, maybe someone is able to come up with something. That's also why Master Xue invited us here today. There's only so much that a single person can do, but if we try and think of something ether, we might be able to find a solution. We might not know hat's the cultivation method for an earth vein spirit vine, but we've been dealing with medicine for our entire life. We must have some kind of experience or techniques that others might not know about. If we really couldn't do it, let's just do everything that we can, maybe it will be able to cure it. Long as it's medicine, there will be a way. Wish. Something's not right. The eye of insight is able to tell the growth process of this thing. If I were to analyze it, even though it will not be as accurate as the Library of Heaven's Path, I can still tell the problem and symptoms from it. Normally, when a tree has withering yellow leaves and it's almost dying either. Auras, I guess will last for days. No wonder she decided to lock the herb garden up. Keeps emitting death auras, I guess it won't be able to last for another few more days. No wonder to lock the and reject and to visit. I goo. Sir, what are you doing? Oh, I am just trying to see if I can heal this earth vein spirit vine. Did you find anything abnormal? I am able to diagnose something, but there's something that I need Master Xue's cooperation. Cooperation? Say it, long as it's something that I can do, he'll definitely do it. Then, can you try and throw some fists and show me? Fists? Imbecile. How dare you use Master Xue for your own entertainment? You bastard. Everyone, please calm down, there must be some kind of misunderstanding. Master Teacher Zhang, why don't you explain it to everyone? Misunderstanding? How can there be a misunderstanding? What does healing the earth vein spirit vine have anything to do with Master Xue throwing fists? Manhwa freakin'. Oh, I've already diagnosed the symptoms that this earth vein spirit vine has, I just want to confirm it. Master Xue just needs to throw one fist to show me. Master Teacher Zhang? He's a master teacher? He might be able to help. Sure. Yeah. The symptoms and the cause for the earth vein spirit vine, I already have my conclusion. Will that do? But before that, I just want to ask you something. This mas he only watched Xue throw able to every. This master teacher, he only watched Master XLE throw a fist and he's able to conclude everything. Is it really fake? Is that the power of a master teacher? Has Master Zhang's ability already surpassed 5 stars? Master GS ability why surpassed E stars? Are you a pig? Blurg. What did you say? He's saying that Master Xue is a pig? Didn't they say that master teachers are RELI able, they wouldn't speak anything without evidence and will always pick their words wisely? Princess, what should we do? Master Xue's strength isn't something that I can hold off. Master Teacher Zhang. I don't know either. Just leave it to fate. Don't be impatient, just listen to me. If I am not wrong, I suppose that you always train here, right? Do you mean that the earth vein spirit vine is in this state is related to my training? not just related. It's all because of you. Let me tell you the reason. This earth vein spirit vine is actually not sick, and it's not infested as well, not to mention dangers like withering either. But it has its spiritual attributes and soul. Spiritual attributes? Soul? As the treasure of a herb garden, if the earth vein spirit vine lost its attributes, there's no way it can distribute the minerals that each medicine requires. That's right, everything has a spirit within. A spiritual grade medicine is just like a spiritual weapon. It has its own spiritual attributes. Manhwa Bach. Hold on. It's true that a spiritual medicine will die very yes if it has its spiritual attributes, just like when a human has their souls, but what does it have to do with Master Xue's cultivation? If I am not wrong, Master Xue must be stuck in Dan Transcendent, the clarifying turbidity realm for at least years already. If I am not wrong, Master Xue must be stuck in Dan Transcendent, the clarifying turbidity realm for at least years already. But Dan Transcendent, the consonant spirit realm, will require you to harmonize with the environment and have your soul to achieve consonance with the environment to accomplish it. The reason why you keep failing isn't because you lack potential, it's because your soul was damaged before. You? How did you know? I have never mentioned this to anyone. Did he just see my problem just from that one fist? It doesn't matter how I know about it. You knew that your soul was damaged and you couldn't ascend because of that, but you didn't feel discouraged like any other person, but you hoped that you could make up for the injury with other methods. Then you got some information from somewhere saying that you can make up for it with the spiritual attributes and spiritual medicines. That's why you started this herb garden to plant medicine. The reason why you don't sell them is because you want to absorb the spiritual attributes from them to replenish your own soul. It's a great idea, but you were wrong right from the start. If you can replenish a human soul with a plant's spiritual attribute, doesn't that mean everyone can reach the consonant spirit realm? Despite being a master herbologist, and you've been dealing with spiritual medicines for such a long time, yet you didn't manage to realize this. If you're not a pig, then what are you? They've been planting so many medicines for so many years. I never put them on sale because I need them to replenish my damaged soul. Manhwa. Garden owners and the king of medicine have looked at it for so long, but they didn't manage to find any issues with the earth vein spirit vine. We didn't expect Master Xue to do something like this as well. His guy just touched divine and watched her. Even a star master teacher will have a difficult time doing that. Could it be that this person standing right in front of me is a star master teacher? Or else I wouldn't be fooled by the impartation of heavens will multiple times in a now. I don't even have the chance to fight back. I guess I won't have the chance to get that intermediate spiritual stone back. If I really go and ask for it, I am afraid I won't even get to Veed. I found this method in an ancient book, and the injuries on my soul really have recovered a little throughout these years. Doesn't that mean you still have a long way to fully recover? There's a limit to a transcendence lifespan. Now that you're already years old, which is already half of your lifespan, do you think you can keep going for another years? Master. I was wrong. Master Teacher Zhang, is there any way to save this earth vein spirit vine? You've been training here throughout these years and have devoured its spiritual attributes. Right now, this vine is basically just an empty vessel. It will be quite difficult to recover it. But that doesn't mean it's impossible. You might need to pay a little price for it. Long as you can save it, I don't mind paying any price. It's actually quite simple. That will be grafting. Grafting? Manhwa freak calm. What's grafting? It's basically having the branch or bud to be grafted onto another plant's stem or roots, making them to be connected and grow into a complete plant. If a plant can be grafted, so can their spiritual attributes. It's just that it will take at least a few decades to complete with the normal fusion speed, so that's the difficult part. To hasten the process, the price that you will need to pay is quite the substantial amount. What do you need? We will prepare it right away. 150 10 buckets a seedling of an earth vein spirit vine, 50 medicines with at least years old, 10 buckets of rootless water. Alright, Xiaoman. Go and prepare all the items. Yes. Hold on. And prepare a sentiment drowning flower with at least years old as well, and get some intermediate spiritual stones as well, the more the better. I do have a few of them in my herb garden, and the oldest is already years old. I can get that for you, but as for intermediate spiritual stones, even for a Dan Pinnacle transcendent like myself, I only have one. Only one? One will do as well. The sentiment drowning flower is for myself to cultivate the Soloros grass, but that's not the same for the intermediate spiritual stone. Alright, I'll go and prepare them right away. As expected from Master Teacher Zhang, he just got the sentiment drowning flower just like that. And by the way, I will need absolute silence when I am healing it, so I will need Master Xue to bring everyone out of here. Everyone, I have prepared the banquet at the living hall, please go and enjoy it. I feel bad for not being able to help, I'll pass on the banquet. I still have other matters at home, I'll take my leave for now. All done. Master Teacher Zhang, these are some herbs that are years old, just think of it as my gratitude. And if you need any medicine in the future, just say the word, anything that's available here will be completely free for you. Thank you. I'll be accepting them then. Tulner Ramoro even imagine il. Not only that Master Teacher Zhang was able to get the sentiment drowning flower, he even had Master Xue escort him out of the herb garden personally as well, and she even said that all the medicines that he needed in the future will be free. He even cured the earth vein spirit vine. As expected from Master Teacher Zhang. I am admiring him more and more. Plant that contains a soul mark. I will then supply power to it using my soul, so that it can grow rapidly. Even though the sentiment drowning flower is a spiritual medicine, it doesn't have a spiritual attribute of its own, so it can easily store a soul oracle's soul power. Manwafraak.con. With my soul power right now, it shouldn't be that hard to nurture a Salros grass. Lu Chung. Just wait for me. 3 days later you just need to nurture it with your soul, and it will grow mature within 1 to 2 months. Young sir, Master Teacher Su and Master Teacher Ling are here to meet you. Manwafri AK. How did they know I am here? I promised them that I will visit them once I am here in Myriad Kingdom City. Let's go and take a look. Master Teacher Su, Master Teacher Ling. Oh. You're here. May I ask? Is Master Teacher Yang here in Myriad Kingdom City as well? My teacher. He's untraceable, I don't know where he is either. TSUCT Mao come. Then. The thing about US inviting you to participate in the Master Teacher Tournament. Have you told Master Teacher Yang about it? My teacher has told me about it. As I get champion, there will be intermediate spiritual stones as reward. Don't worry, I am here for it. There's a lot of elites from forces around the world, and each of them is a super genius with great talent. Even though you have the potential, your cultivation and age are too weak. Champion? Such confidence. The Draken we. So basically, the Master Teacher Tournament is a competition between the best talents from forces. The Myriad Kingdoms Alliance is lucky to be the host this year. Manwafreak.som Pavilion Master Kong hoped that we would be able to get a good ranking this time, so we've gathered a few top-tier talents from across the Alliance to have a small competition and choose 2 participants among them. That's right, all the elders have nominated a total of 6 people. A small competition? All the elders have nominated a total of 6 people. You mean? You want me to go through the Master Teacher Pavilion's internal selection first? That's right, the Master Teacher Tournament can only have a maximum of 2 participants from each force, so if there's 6 nominees, of course there will be a selection. We will focus on cultivating their specialization, so that they will be able to understand their capabilities much better within less than 2 weeks. When will the selection start? Pavilion Master Khan wanted it to begin a few days ago, it's just that you never showed up, so we kept on delaying it for you. Now that you're here, we can begin any time. By the way, what's the content for the tournament? You don't know? Didn't Master Teacher Yang tell you anything about it? The Master Teacher Tournament is actually quite similar to the Master Teacher exam, which will be testing on the Master Teacher's overall capabilities. They will just have to finish the trial within the time given, and the trial is different every year, but all of them are related to what a Master Teacher needs. Soul depth, cultivation, teaching, the understanding of cultivation, providing guidance on weaknesses and flaws. Even though the content of the selection will definitely be different from the actual Master Teacher Tournament, IT shouldn't be too far off from it. Pavilion Master Kong is the one that prepared the title this time. Once you have gone through it, you will have some experience on it. Alright. There's not even a single Master Teacher in Tianquan Kingdom, and yet this place has at least hundreds of them, and there's plenty of Star Master Teachers. As expected from the center of the Alliance. The cultural hub of kingdoms. Terrifying. The square outside of the Master Teacher Pavilion will have a public lesson held by a Star Master Teacher every month, and countless Master Teachers will come for it, and most of the Master Teachers among them are not from the Myriad Kingdom city. Manhwa offer. The higher the kingdom's status, the higher the status of the Master Teachers. In the Myriad Kingdoms Alliance, if you're able to achieve Star, even the Alliance leader will have to respect you. The higher the Master Teacher's status, the bigger the responsibility. Master Kong has set the rules that Master Teachers should always be the role model and teach without discrimination. Throughout these years, the Master Teacher Pavilion has expanded to every kingdom. The strength of humanity has also gone through quite the evolution. Proud of myself for being a Master Teacher, it's not a right for us to show off. But a responsibility. The final goal of Master Teachers isn't to raise our own status as much as WA. Alright, enough of it, we will need to meet the Pavilion Master to start the selection. Let's go and meet Pavilion Master Kong right now. Pavilion Master Kong is one of the strongest talents in our Master Teacher Pavilion in centuries. He's honest and always treats his work seriously. And he values juniors that are humble, so be sure to listen to his guidance once you've met him, and watch what you say in front of him. Don't worry. I am always humble. Entire Master Teacher Pavilion when taking the Master Teacher exam. Clearing the wall of dilemma at the Physician Guild and making the guild leader step down from his position. Almost released the appraisal hub in Honghai City to close down when challenging the Harmoniolus stream of flowing goblets. Then damaging the Formation Master. Pavilion Master. Oh. You're here. So he's the Star Master Teacher that you mentioned, the prodigy that broke quite a few records in Tianwu Kingdom and the one that you're nominating him with your life? That's right. Dan Transcendent, lack of discipline in his actions. You can just tell that he has never mastered any combat techniques. And that's the super prodigy that you've mentioned? It's true that Master Teacher Zhang is slightly weak in strength, but his understanding of Master Teachers has reached a very high level. Understanding? Elder Su, we're selecting talents, the ones that will represent us to participate in the Master Teacher Tournament. As the Elder of the Master Teacher Pavilion, you should know what kind of opponents there will be, and what they are capable of. Pavilion Master, it's true that Master Teacher Zhang is only a Dan Transcendent right now, but do you know what level of cultivation he had the last time we met? That was more than 20 days ago? Even if he is able to ascend quickly, reaching pinnacle from Dan Intermediate Transcendent, so what? There's only 2 months left until the Master Teacher Tournament. Even with his unexpected potential, the most he can do is reaching Dan Transcendent. More than 20 days ago, when we first met Master Teacher Zhang, he was just a Grandmaster. Dan Fighter Realm. Grandmaster? Within more than 20 days, ascending from Grandmaster to Supreme, then half Transcendent, and reaching Dan Transcendent. Not to mention the Pinnacle Realm. You can't even be Lani so Angas we can train him during these 2 months, he might be able to reach Dan Transcendent, or maybe even Dan Primary Transcendent. We will be able to stand a chance against those prodigies. No Winsu even be able to get some results. I'll ask you 3 questions. Long as you can answer me, you will be qualified for the Master Teacher Tournament, but it will be up to you to stand out among the talents after this. My questions are all related to cultivations and teaching students. This is a research case that Eve gone through years ago. A cultivator that's in the half-transcendent realm, he was injured with his left lung being pierced through, which caused him to be unable to utilize the true essence in his left veins. Under these circumstances, how are you going to guide him, so that he is able to ascend and reach the transcendent realm successfully? The transcendent realms require the cultivator to form a complete and whole system before they can harmonize with the environment and manipulate it. If the left lung was pierced through, causing the true essence in the left vein unable to be utilized, that would basically be the same as having an opening in a circle. It would be almost impossible to ascend in the future. This is difficult. That's right, even though we're Star Master teachers, it's not that easy for us to solve it as well. This will require at least steps to solve it. How big is the injury on the left lung? Can you tell me the exact location of the injury? Also, how did the person get the injury, and what's the attribute of the opponent's true essence? He was injured by a sword. The opponent has mastered sword intent, causing sword chi to be infused into the person's veins. Here is the diagnosis, you can take a look into it. Do you have a solution? Oh, this is simple. Just route another cultivation path for him will do. Cultivation. Do you mean modifying his cultivation method? That's right, if his left lung was injured, that doesn't mean that he couldn't utilize the true essence in his left veins, it's just that the true essence will have to go through another path. Long as he can adjust it slightly, he will be able to ascend easily just like a normal person. Modify the method? It can save the healing process, connecting the veins back, recovering from the injuries, all of these can be saved. If it really can solve it, that means it will only need one step. I remember that the Pavilion Master needed 5 steps to complete it when he was still a star. Master Teacher Zhang wanted to. Nonsense, bullshit. Every cultivation method has been tested and refined by countless people. How can you just modify it just like that? If the person was heavily injured, and if he were to use a cultivation method that has not been tested, not only that he might not be able to ascend to transcendent, his cultivation might even go berserk and will put him at the risk of death. If that really were to happen, can you still call yourself a master teacher? Berserk? You're overthinking it. Z-Fix'll tell you about the path of true essence flowing through our body. You will know if it's useful once you've listened to what I have to say. The path of true essence starts from the core, then Tai, Guanmen, Sangmen. It will then gather at Chisha. After completing it for cycles, you will be able to ascend to transcendent with a success rate of from Tam, Glanmen, Liangmen. This path sounds extremely weird. So you're saying that as a heavily injured person has their true essence to flow in this path, they will be able to ascend immediately? What kind of joke is that? I just looked at it. This person was injured by a scorching sword chi, which contains a very sharp edge. After injuring the left chest, it will then flow into the core through the veins. The cultivation that the person focuses on sharpness and burst, the more he uses it, the weaker it gets. It's just like the fierce scorching sword chi, they're both violent and strong. When the both of them go up against each other, it will turn into a situation where the stronger one will win. Normally, when fierce goes up against fierce, the large amount of true essence in the person's body will just overwhelm the sword chi, so it's nothing to be afraid of, but this cultivator's veins are too thin, causing it to be extremely fragile when there's a huge clash, causing his cultivation to cripple. This causes the cultivator to be unable to overwhelm the sword chi with a huge surge of true essence. Hence, not only that the sword chi cannot be cleared out, his injuries are getting worse. If I guessed it correctly. When these symptoms are recorded, it should be the 7th day since the person got injured. I solved that person's problems personally, and I was proud of myself for it. So I can still remember every single detail that happened. It is just like he said, it was the 7th day after he got injured. That record that I gave him only stated the location of the injuries and the teammate Nsieta Amica. New Trace Cruise. After 7 days since the injury, the body couldn't handle the clash of true essence, so the hole on the left chest couldn't recover, and it started to rot as well. Under that situation, when two strong true essence were clashing against each other, it would only cause the clash to be stronger if the person tried to use the traditional cultivation method. That will only worsen the wounds. The normal solution should be to exhaust the true essence within. That would basically be the same as retreating the soldiers that were fighting at the checkpoint, letting the sword chi flow into the body through the thin veins. Then find a way to remove it. That's right. That's exactly what we're thinking. If the person wants to ascend, he will first have to deal with the injury, and to deal with the injury, he will have to get rid of the root cause. And that will be the sword chi. That's right? Not only that's not wrong, that's a huge mistake as well. Exhausting your own true essence is basically like removing the rocks that are blocking off the water of a stream. It's true that the sword chi will be able to flow out, but that's an extremely sharp and scorching sword chi, and the location of the blockage is just right at the left lung. That place is extremely close to the heart. If the sword chi were to gush out and penetrate the heart, that will be the immediate cause of the person's death. Death? That sword chi has been trapped in there for 7 days, it shouldn't be as sharp as it once was. It's true that it won't be as sharp, and the chance of it penetrating the heart is less than, but what if it didn't flow through the left lung vein, but went through the Huichi acupoint and entered the Zhenshue vein? Even though the chances are low, but it's still possible. I can only say I got lucky at the time, or else I would have killed that person instead of saving him. If things really turn out. But I only realized this when I revisited the case when I reached the star pinnacle. This young man, he only looked at it today, and he was able to think of that. Could it be that? Does the method that he mentioned really work? My method will not require the true essence to be exhausted beforehand, and I don't need to lure the sword chi out of it as well. The Tai acupoint is the first branching point of the left and right veins. I let the true essence flow through here so that it is more likely to have power resonance, so that the sword chi will flow into that part along with it as well. Long as it's there, everything will be much simpler. Since the Tai acupoint is closer to the core, the cultivator will have enough true essence to maintain his strength, and the sword chi will be able to be forced out of the body easily. Here have pa the swth. If you think of the human body as a form of tion, if both powers were to clash in Tai, the sword chi would naturally be forced out from that part. According to the theory from formation masters, the human body can be viewed as a formation as well. It consists of the origin gate, hibernation gate, life gate, impaired gate, panorama gate, death gate, closed gate, and fright gate. The 8 gates. Tai acupoint is the interior point of the left and right veins, and it's also where the life gate icat. If the sword chi was carried over to this point, it will definitely be forced out from there. With that, we will basically remove it with the least effort. But everything is easy when the sword chi carried over, but what if it isn't? The tella. Sigh. Seems like you're not familiar with the person's cultivation. Sword chi focuses on sharpness and burst. The more the person uses it, the weaker it gets. As Eve mentioned earlier, the true essence will have to go through the new path for 3 cycles. That way, with the sharpness of the sword chi reduced, and when an opportunity like that is presented in front of it, the sword chi will definitely want to rush over and destroy the core. So it's basically a guarantee that it will reach the Tai acupoint. There's no way you couldn't think of that. It's still wrong. You mentioned that it has to go through 3 cycles to reach transcendent. Now you have only removed the sword chi. Only removed the sword chi. Think about it again, the routing of the true essence that I mentioned earlier. Starting from the core, then towards Tai, Guanmen, Liangmen. Then gather at Shisha. Manawarak as the true essence gets weaker, the sword chi will pursue it, gathering at Tai acupoint, and when the two of them clash with each other, the sword chi will then gust out from the acupoint, and the cultivator's true essence will make use of the impact and pass through Guanmen and Liangmen. Then ascending to transcendent? That's basically the same as making use of the violent power of the sword chi to break through, the chance of success. ITS. Even though the sword chi and true essence will clash at the Tai acupoint and will break apart at the life gate, the violent power from it will fuse into the true essence. Being able to hurt this cultivator means that the attacker's strength is higher than his. Since the cultivator is trying to ascend to transcendent, which means that his strength should be pinnacle half transcendent for some time. If the attacker is stronger than him, that would mean he's a transcendent. And with the violent power from the transcendent's true essence, along with his own strength, the power is extreme ly strong with the two of them combined. Of course it would be easier and simpler to break through. How is it? Can my method heal the person and allow him to ascend? Yes. It definitely can. I used 5 steps to complete it and I am already proud of myself. Visit Manhwa. Then does that mean I have answered your question? Yes. If I am correct. Then what are you still standing there for? After saying that much, aren't you going to get me some water? He's asking the pavilion master to give him water? This idiot, he just gave him an order like that, and it's like he's teaching him a lesson. We had reminded him so many times that the pavilion master is a serious person, and asked him to not say stupid things like these. The SIOT that. The slot that we begged with our life to get for you, do you think it's that easy? Are you going to throw it away just like that? Yes. What? What is even going on? When a master teacher is willing to listen to the other party and not dare to talk back, the biggest possibility will be. It's the impartation of heaven's will. Heavens and the energy of soul. Since we're not the target. We thought that he was just analyzing the disease, I didn't expect that. He was using the impartation of heaven's will. Using the amdatation nini venik. As the Strong's master teacher of entire Master Tiak Pavilion, I can't believe have fallen prey to a master teacher's impa of heaven's will and I am. Alright, let's move on to the second question. Manhwa come the second question. No need, the 3 questions are just to test if you're qualified to take part in the internal trial, since the answer you gave for the first question is more than reasonable to us, that has already proven your strength. We can just forget about the remaining 2 questions. Elder Ling, you can go and ring the gathering bell right now, summoning everyone to gather at the Master Teacher Chamber and get ready for the selection. And bring Master Teacher Zhang along as well, Master Teacher Su and I will come along very yes. Yes. That's it? Master Teacher Zhang, can we be a little more humble from now on? Sure. About this Master Teacher Zhang, you don't have anything to say about him? He's a star master teacher from Tianwu Kingdom, and he's less than years old this year. That's not what I am asking about. This. I want detailed information, and the reason why the 2 of you keep on nominating him. If that's really all there is to him, why an elder from the Myriad Kingdoms Alliance's Master Teacher Pavilion like you never nominates your own student, but him? A barrier? What are you? More than 20 days ago, there's a rejection of ancestors here at the headquarters, and there's also sorrowful chimes of bells. I bet Pavilion Master Kong still remembers it. How can I even? Bells? El Del Pavilion Master Kong still remembers it. How can I even forget a major incident like that? Eve already told all the other branches of the Master Teacher Pavilion to look into this. I still don't have any news yet, which made me think that if it's from a master teacher from other forces that's here to attend the tournament. Visit rejection of ancestors, sorrowful chimes of bells? This will directly cause the rumbling of Master Kong's statue, causing the collapse of an entire acknowledgement hall. Manhwa break. Gone if we knew which Master Teacher Pavilion had this incident, we would be able to pinpoint this prodigy's exact location. 20 days ago, you were at Tianwu Kingdom, could it be that the acknowledgement hall there had collapsed? Yes. It's just we're worried that this will cause a huge commotion around the world, and we're also worried that the news will leak out. That's why we didn't report it through the messaging wall, and we just had them reply an "oh." Please forgive us for it. If the news were to leak out, the master teacher that caused this might be found by others and will cause a lot of trouble. You made the right decision. When Tianwu Kingdom's acknowledgement hall collapsed, it was when Master Teacher Zhang was still taking the Star Master Teacher exam. You mean that he could be the prodigy that rejected the acknowledgement of ancestors and caused the sorrowful chimes? No wonder the two of them kept on nominating him with their life, being able to get the acknowledgement of many ancestors, and he. That's not all, based on my suspicion. This Master Teacher Zhang, he's very likely to be a celestial Master Teacher. What did you say? When Master Teacher Zhang was taking the exam, not only did the acknowledgement hall collapse, the Master Kong statue shattered as well. Other than the celestial Master Teacher or the student of a sage, I can't think of something else that will cause this phenomenon. Then, 10 days ago, the celestial Master Teacher appeared once again. Could that be him? I am not sure about that. 10 days ago, I didn't think that he's here yet. If he's really a celestial Master Teacher, then there won't be any problem in this tournament, but he's too young, and his cultivation is too weak. He might not be able to win against other people. Those that are here for the tournaments are mostly around, and the youngest will be at least or. With a 10 years age difference, no matter how talented he is, it will still be quite difficult for him to fight against the others. Never mind, let's leave it at that. You did the right thing this time. We must keep this thing a secret. We mustn't let anyone know about this. Understood. There's the bell. The Master Teachers should be here already. Let's head over there quickly. Also, about the thing that I got beguiled. I hope that you can keep it a secret as well. Don't let anyone know about it. Know about it? Sure. Master Teacher Zhang, please put on this cloak and badge, head in there and wait for a moment. I will go and gather the others. Sure. I am not sure either, but I've heard that they are going to conduct the selection trials for the tournament earlier, so I guess they are going to conduct it in front of everyone. Isn't that obvious? It will definitely be Fu Xiaochen, Master Teacher Fu. Why did they suddenly summon all of us? That's possible. I wonder who will be chosen. That's not guaranteed. I like Sir Ruohuan more. Jun Ruohuan really is my idol. You're a new face around here. Eve never seen you before. Which kingdom are you from? Tianxuan Kingdom. Tianxuan? Which tier is it? It doesn't have a tier, so I guess it's unranked. An unranked kingdom? It is quite surprising for a place like that to have a Star Master Teacher this young. The Master Teacher Tournament is a grand event. To US Master Teachers, it's much more important than everything else. No matter the sacrifice, you must come here and watch it for once. That's right. By the way, who do you favor in this selection trial? Who do I favor? I am not really sure. Guess so, you just arrived here, so it's normal to not know anything. I bet you must have heard what they were discussing. Sir Ruohuan and Fu Xiaochen have the most supporters. Sir Ruohuan came from the leading clan of the four great clans of Myriad Kingdoms Alliance, the Jun clan. He's also the one of the four gentlemen here. Even the Crown Prince Zhao Wei, the son of Alliance leader Zhao, can't compete against him. As for Fu Xiaochen, Master Teacher Fu is the direct disciple of Elder Hai. If two people will be selected, then the two of them will have the most chance. But I still think that Elder Feng's student, Feng Mosheng, has the best chance. Feng Mosheng? That's right. Eve once met Master Teacher Feng. He's humble and yet he's strong. He once guided me 3 years ago, and he's already a Star Pinnacle Master Teacher at that time. As for the remaining two, I heard that they're from other kingdoms. One of them is called Luoshi, she's a beauty of a Master Teacher, and the other one is Duhu. I don't know much about their strength, but if they are chosen among other kingdoms, that means they must be quite impressive as well. By the way, I heard that there's actually 6 people in this selection trial instead of 5. The Pavilion Master announced that he's going to have this selection trial 10 days ago, but it never happened, and they were saying that he's waiting for this person. Oh? Do you know about him? My teacher is one of the elders as well. When he attended the meeting, it seemed like he was greatly nominated by Master Teacher Su and Master Teacher Ling. I think his name is Zhang Xuan. If it wasn't for this guy, the selection trial would have begun already. This person never showed up after having everyone wait for him. What a bastard. Bastard? For an important event like the Master Teacher Tournament, and this guy actually came late, having so many Master Teachers to wait for him. It's fine if he's really that strong. Visit Reset Scams Comey, but I heard that he's only a Star Master Teacher, and he's quite young as well. He doesn't even know what respect is, doing everything as he wants. If he's not a bastard, what else can he be? Man, horrible sore. I heard that if it wasn't for Master Teacher Su and Master Teacher Ling fighting for his slot, he would have been disqualified already. I heard that if it wasn't for Master Teacher Su and Master Teacher Ling fighting for his slot, he would have been disqualified already. I believe that all of you have already guessed the reason behind the emergency chime. Today we will have the selection trials for the Master Teacher Tournament, and I want every one of you to be the witness of it. Visit The Master Teacher Tournament is the largest event held by the Master Teacher Pavilion of Huanyu Empire. As for our results in the past, I believe I don't need to say anything about it. The trials are about to begin. By the way, is that Master Teacher Zhang Xuan here? Let me see what that bastard looks like. This time, it will be US, the Myriad Kingdom city, hosting the event, so I hope that we will be able to break our records in the past and bring glory for our pavilion. Alright, come on up, all of you. Huh, where's Master Teacher Zhang? Look, the trials are about to begin, and that bastard Zhang Xuan is not here yet. I hope that the pavilion master will just disqualify him like that. Ha? Brother? Where are you going? I am heading down to the trials. Trials? You're Zhang Xuan, Master Teacher Zhang? I am just. It's because we're both star, and I didn't get into the selection trials and I got jealous. So I am just ranting. Master Teacher Zhang, I hope that you will not take that seriously. Alright. Don't worry for the bastard I am, I definitely will not take that too seriously. So he's that Zhang Xuan? He's much younger than the rumors pictured him to be. Manwarler.som, yeah, he's not even in his, and he's just a Star Master Teacher. Why is he qualified for the selection trials? That's true. If he doesn't have the strength, Master Teacher Su and Master Teacher Ling wouldn't have spoken so highly of him. That might not be it. It's true that he's carrying a star badge, but his strength might be higher than that. Not everyone likes to show his strength to everyone. But even if he's not just a star, with that young age, he wouldn't be that impressive. Now that everyone is here, let me explain the rules for the selection trials this time. The trials will have a total of 5 challenges, testing the candidates on what a master teacher should have. Getting first place in each of the challenges will get points, second place will get points, vice versa. The last one will get point. After the 5 challenges, the 2 people with the highest points accumulated will be chosen to participate in the tournament held by the forces. Do any of you have any other questions? No. Very well. The elders and I have prepared the challenges, which will be testing on your soul depth, comprehension of cultivation techniques, memory, knowledge impartation, and guidance. Now we will begin with the first challenge, which is the challenge on your soul depth. Elder Wu, I will leave it to you. No need, Pavilion Master, this is my responsibility. Why is it? Is there something unique about this Elder Wu? Of course. Elder Wu is just like the Pavilion Master, a Star Pinnacle Master Teacher, but he has a unique supporting occupation, the Demonic Tunist. Demonic Tunist? That special occupation that can muddle one's consciousness with music? Even though the Demonic Tunist is an occupation from the lower path, they're able to bewitch others with music, making it quite difficult to deal with. They're extremely terrifying. US Myriad Kingdom City doesn't have a Demonic Tunist guild, so Elder Wu is quite rare around here. So to have a Demonic Tunist to test on their soul depth, this first challenge is already quite the difficult one. As a master teacher, not only does your soul depth have to be high, you must also be able to fight off distractions, allowing yourself to conduct clearer analysis and judgment under messy environments. All you have to do is just to carve on this blank formation plate that formation masters use under my demonic tune of psychosis. When the tune ends, whoever carves the most and is detailed will be the first. I'll give you all a heads up, my demonic tune of psychosis can only work on one person at a time, so which one of you would like to go first? Visit com Manhwa con demonic tunist? Carving? From all the books that they read, they only briefly described this occupation, but they never mentioned their skills. Everyone else is starting to drive their soul depth, but he's quite confused. It's obvious that he's never heard of a demonic tunist before. Master Teacher Zhang, right? Even though you've made US wait for almost 10 days, you're still a guest to US, how about this? You can take the lead for this challenge. Me? No thanks, I'll let you go first, I'll just watch for now. Watch? Are you thinking that Elder Wu is quite energetic right now, which means that he's at his strongest? If you go first, that would basically mean that you will be taking the most damage? Since you're all scared, I'll take the lead. You. With Elder Wu's strength, no matter if you're the first two or last two, the effect of the demonic tune of psychosis will still be the same, so it doesn't really matter who goes first. Humph. Then let me see what you'll be drawing. This. It's even a star formation plate. Then let's start. Freet. This tune. The music itself is quite upbeat, giving off a Visit com Manhwa Freak Go as a star pinnacle master teacher, his soul depth should be more than Alperty even so NEC still. Tune, it seems like he won't be able to hold it much longer. Elder Wu mentioned that INV inity. Feel anything even if we heard it. It seems like it wouldn't be that easy to clear this challenge. Let's see if there's any flaws in this demonic tune of psychosis. Flaw. WUXU, an elder of the Myriad Kingdoms City's Master Teacher Pavilion. A star master teacher, star demonic tunist. Formation master, painter, T ceremony master V. Visit com Manhwa Khan specializes in demonic tune attacks. As for the demonic tune of psychosis. Flaws. I see. Thank you Master Teacher Wu for showing mercy. Sure. This demonic tune of psychosiac's terrifying on the outside, but it has quite a number of flaws in it. Long as I can make use of them, it won't be difficult for me to deal with it. Let me give it a try later. He had carved a total of carvings, with each of them equally delicate. More than? I saw that he wasn't able to hold on much longer. I didn't expect that not only he didn't collapse, he was even able to carve that many with the same depth. I guess we underestimated him. I didn't expect him to be this impressive. Alright, next one. I'll do it. Carvings, clear markings, and no repetition. Damn it. I thought that my strength is more than enough to get a good placement here. Luoshi, carvings, clear markings, and no repetition. Duhu, carvings, clear markings, and no repetition. A dark horse. Yeah, I didn't expect this Master Teacher phone to be this impressive. Visit com he even won against Master Teacher Fu. This isn't really what I expected it to be. Manhwapreek.con. Look, it's Sir Ruhuan's turn. Greetings, Elder Wu. Alright, Master Teacher Ruo, please have a seat, I'll begin S. So fast. As expected from Sir Ruhuan, it's like the tunes are ineffective against him. I guess Sir Ruhuan will be taking first place for this challenge. As expected from the most favored Jun Ruhuan, one of the 4 gentlemen of the Myriad Kingdoms City. Very well. A total of carvings. How is that possible? One carving lesser than Master Teacher Feng? He's laughing? What's going on? Does he not care about his results? It's your turn. If Master Teacher Su and Master Teacher Ling are nominating you, that means you must have quite the talent. For someone this young, how impressive can you be? I am even worried that you won't be able to hold until the end of the tune. Excuse me, can I find something to hold this formation plate in place? Hold it in place? Visit calm. The demonic tune of psychosis is an attack towards the soul, which will be testing your soul depth. As for the formation plate, it's just a method to test how clear-headed you are, so it doesn't really matter if you hold it in place or in your hand. Thanks a lot. How is he going to hold it in place? I don't know. Here it is. Alright. We can start now. Ha! A spear? What is he doing? Are you going to carve with a spear? Is he crazy? Can that thing really be used for carving? You can really tell that this master teacher Zhang really is a prodigy. Are you going to carve with the spear? Yeah, I am not used to the carving knife, so we'll stick with the spear. This guy, but this is just too much. Carving with a spear? Do you have to do this much? Are you even trying to hide? If you insist. Then let's begin. It really is impressive to have a unique occupation. It's true that this demonic tune of psychosis is impressive. As one's mind becomes clearer, it's much easier to analyze matters. But it's not that effective against me. Let's begin. Ha! This guy. He's trying to push back my demonic tune of psychosis with the sound of the spear? Impossible. Humph. I don't believe that I can't even win against a Dan Pinnacle Transcendent. Ancient Zither 8 trigram steps. What is going on? What is happening here? What is Elder Wu trying to do? Wow. Elder Wu. It's just a challenge on soul depth, why is he acting that way? Could it be that he's getting overwhelmed? That's not it. It's the ancient Zither 8 trigram steps. It's just that. Why would Elder Wu use that here? What is going on with Elder Wu? Why is he using something like that against a junior? I don't know, but I have a feeling that even when he's using this technique, not only is he not getting the result he wanted, he's even at a disadvantage? Disadvantage? The hell? Manhwa, what exactly happened? It's this master teacher Zhang. Master teacher Zhang is making use of the sound from the spear hitting the formation plate. It sounded chaotic when you listen to it, but it's hitting the weakest spots of the demonic tune of psychosis. This caused Elder Wu's true essence to be agitated, and caused him to get injured in the end. Can that even work? I find it weird as well, but other than that, I can't think of any other reasons. Fighting sound with sound? This is the method that high-level demonic tunists use against low-level demonic tunists. It's similar to the duel between martial artists. By using sound to attack the weak points of the opponent's tunes, it will cause chaos to the opponent's true essence and injure them. Then, please go and help Master Teacher Zhang. He's most likely going to be representing US to participate in the Master Teacher Tournament, so we can't let anything happen to him. He's in danger? The one that's in danger is Elder Wu, and it seems like he can't hold on much longer. Can't hold on? Then, Pavilion Master, this is just a trial, there's no need for them to be heavily injured. So please stop them. Stop them? A clash of tunes is like a duel of true essence, there's no way to stop it unless one of them falls. If this can be stopped, Elder Wu would have done that long ago. There's no need for him to use the ancient Zither 8 trigram steps, and even ended up in this situation, right? Isn't this a test on soul depth? Why? Did it turn into a clash of tunes? I don't get it as well. What's going on? Can we even consider this as carving formation plates? It must be that this guy got some kind of weird music, and with the help of the sound from the formation plate, he was able to suppress Elder Wu's demonic tune of psychosis. But who cares if he's able to suppress it? This challenge is to test our soul depth, it's to test the quality and quantity of the carvings in one tune. He's using the formation plate like a drum, but it's pointless if he's just using it that way. Seems like this is almost over. Then, time to end this. Elder Wu. VA. Elder Wu. Are you alright? AH. I forgot to hold back on that last one. I am fine. He's even able to suppress the demonic tune, and he's not affected by that Sutsan and Ling. Yes. Quick. Go and check on it. Thank God. Elder Wu is fine. Carvings, clear markings, and no repetition. I guess I should just stick. Did they say carvings? Isn't that the same as Sir Ruohuan? He really just carved all that with that spear? I thought he's just randomly hitting it. I didn't expect him to really carve something. That's impressive. Par. He also got carvings? Manhwareek.com. It seems like we have all underestimated him. This guy ain't that simple. But there's no way I am going to let him have the same result as me that easily. Impress him. I only got one extra carving than him with a carving knife, as expected. That's it for the first challenge. I will announce the results now. First place will be foam washing with carvings. Jun Ruohuan and Zhang Xuan will both get second place with carvings. Fu Xiaochen got fourth with carvings. Luoshi will be fifth with carvings, and Duhu placed sixth with carvings. Pavilion Master, I don't agree with the results. Before the first challenge begins, Elder Wu mentioned that whoever that's able to carve the most delicate with the most carvings under the demonic tune of psychosis will be the champion. Is that correct? Delicate? Yeah. I did say that. Very well then, you just counted the carvings, but you have yet to check the quality of the carvings. It's a simple thing. I didn't just make simple carvings on the formation plate just now. Please take a look. It's a level painting. Sir Ruohuan was able to carve out a level painting under those circumstances. No wonder he's so confident in himself even though he has lesser carvings than Master Teacher Feng, that's why. Visit Reset.com Manhwareek a level painting. It's something that only a star painter is capable of making. Eve heard that Sir Ruohuan is also a painter among his occupations. I guess that's true. Amazing. Attack of the demonic tune of psychosis. His talent, ability, dedication, all of them are quite terrifying. Not bad, not bad. Master Teacher Feng has only made carvings on it. The reason why I have fewer carvings isn't because I couldn't make it, but I have made a painting within it. I hope that the Pavilion Master will re-evaluate the results. Very well. Other elders, do you have any opinions? It's true that there's one lesser carvings, but he made a painting. Being able to make a level painting under the demonic tune of psychosis, this mentality is really impressive. It's obvious that Sir Ruohuan is better. I think Sir Ruohuan should take first place. Very well then, if there's no any other objections, then let me announce it once again. Ruohuan first place, Feng Washing second, third will be Master Teacher Zhang, Fuxiachen will take fourth place, and with Luoshi at fifth and Duhu at sixth. Master Teacher Zhang, sorry about it, I guess I won't be second with you. Who cares if you put out that big show, you'll still end up losing to me and be third place. About that. Anya's mine is more delicate, my results will be better, right? Yes. Alright then. The day is almost over. Just get up and do your thing already. Spirit Euphoria? This is Ascension Star Spirit Gathering Formation Plate? Even for me, I will need at least a week to carve a Star Spirit Gathering Formation Plate. He's able to carve one with a spear by just poking on it for 3 minutes. And the most important part is, it's Ascension one. This is just out of this world. It's common knowledge that an empty grade formation plate can only be carved with a grade formation. But this, not only did he carve a grade formation into it, It's even a sentient one. How much understanding does he even have on formations? Inscribing a formation plate is a complex and delicate process. Each and every stroke will have to be planned carefully without the slightest mistake, and for him to carve one with a spear. Comparing it with a level painting, this is just on another level. That's right, this is much better. I thought that I am already impressive enough to make a painting out of it, but this guy just made a great formation. Is my formation delicate enough? Ahem, of course. Well then. The first challenge, Master Teacher Zhang will take first place with 6 points, followed by Ruowan with 5 points, vice versa. Alright, time for the second challenge, the test of cultivation. To become a master teacher, cultivation is a very important factor. Their cultivation mustn't be neglected, not only that they will be able to exploit the flaws, you will even be able to have sufficient power with the strong and sturdy foundation of cultivation that you have. Hence, I have discussed with other elders. Elder Bai will be suppressing his own cultivations to fight with you all. Under the same cultivation, those who are able to survive the longest will be the strongest. That way, not only will we be able to test your cultivation, we will also be able to determine your judgment and decision making when you're facing difficulties. That will also help us to determine your strength better. Very well, other than Pavilion Master Kong, no one else is stronger than Elder Bai, and this is a fair fight, so I am fine with this challenge. Elder Bai is? I am okay with it as well. We don't have any opinions. Then Elder Bai, I will leave. To you. Don't worry, I will not hold back and show mercy to anyone after suppressing my cultivation. Try to survive long as you can. Bai Hong, am willing to guarantee with my dignity as a master teacher that I will not play favorites during the challenge. Later on, all of you are allowed to fight me with weapons or bare fists, whichever you're comfortable with. Visit Khan, but to keep everything fair and square, the fight will be in a confined space. Manhwa and the challenge will take part in a unique formation. The formation will not allow you to cheat. As for what's happening during the challenge, we will not disclose it to everyone else as well. You did well. Elder Wu. Set it up. Sure. I'll wait inside the formation. You can come in one by one once you're ready. Visit Reset Calm, I'll go first. I should have the ability to take first Dine Detanium Air. It's already a bad start for me. So I must win this challenge. I might not be ARLE to compete named. It has already started. Even though under the same cultivation, if he's able to survive for 10 rounds before Elder Bai, this Master Teacher Fu is quite impressive as well. Manhwa, isn't that obvious? Master Teacher Fu is Elder High student, he has already completely mastered the 1000 Seas Fists, even Elder Bai will need at least rounds to beat him. That's right, the 1000 Seas Fist launches relentless blows towards the enemy like sea waves. It is indeed powerful. I wonder how many rounds he will be able to last. I only realized how strong Elder Bai is after fighting against him personally. I am not even a match for him even after he suppressed his cultivation to be the same as mine. I used up all the tricks up my sleeves, using all my ace cards. And I was able to last for rounds. He's strong. He only got. Sir Ruowan, time to show me what you're capable of. Humph. Sure. How many rounds do you think Sir Ruowan will be able to last? I don't know about that, but his strength is almost on par with Master Teacher Fu. If Master Teacher Fu was able to last for rounds, then he shouldn't be too far off as well. I hope so. I think Fu Xiaochen should be able to last a little longer. Xiaochen is calm and collected, specializes in defense. As for Ruowan, he's born in a successful family, which makes him proud. When he's facing danger, he will only fight back with more fearful attacks. This kind of attacks might be useful against others, but it's useless against Elder Bai. Just one round? Do you think it will be like the first challenge? He was keeping something up his sleeves and purposely made it one round less, but there's actually something else that can help him win? How is that going to be possible? A duel is a fight of strength, each and every move is put out against their opponents. 1 round is 1 round, they can't make cheap tricks out of it. Elder Bai might suppressed his strength to my level, but his attacks are relentless, it's like countless waves of blows. I used up all my energy and it'll be the next one. Elder Bai really is. He doesn't show any mercy. Sigh. It's Master Teacher Zhang's turn. Hazel visit Manhwa. I don't know how strong his combat skills are, but if he's able to make Elder Wu go insane with music, then he must be quite impressive. I wonder if he will be the biggest dark horse just like the first challenge. I think it will be quite difficult. The closer your cultivation is to Elder Bai's, the higher the understanding you will have on combat, and you will definitely be able to last longer, or else it will be much shorter. That's true. Suppressing his cultivation, it's not completely fair like how we think it is. Suppressing from Dan to Dan will definitely be much easier than suppressing it to Dan. That's true, this Master Teacher Zhang is definitely the weakest among the group, so it will definitely be much easier for Elder Bai to suppress his strength by 3 levels. How many rounds do you think he can last? About that. I don't know either, but I know Elder Bai's strength if he suppressed his strength to Dan Transcendent. Even a Dan Intermediate cultivator will lose to him easily, so I am afraid Master Teacher Zhang will not be able to last for long. Even though I am quite confident in Zhang Xuan, but the person in there is Elder Bai, a Dan Pinnacle Transcendent Elite. The understanding of martial arts and control on power that Elder Bai has have already reached a very high level. Even if he suppressed himself to the same level, I don't think I will be able to defeat him, so I think it's extremely difficult for Master Teacher Zhang to last for multiple rounds. Ascending by 3 levels in the span of more than 20 days, no matter how impressive his talent and potential is, he will still be quite unfamiliar with his control on his strength. If I were to guess it, he won't be able to last more than 10 rounds. That's what I thought as well, but common sense never worked on Master Teacher Zhang, so no one really knows what will happen there. That's true. No one can really predict what kind of stunts he will pull out. Starting the first round. Ha! The number on the formation doesn't seem to be moving? Ha! Why isn't the number growing? No way. That S? No way, this formation was set up by Elder Wu himself, and it was functioning perfectly fine before. Why would it just break down just like that? That number. Why is it not moving? Could it be? Did he lose in just 1 round? This dark horse that just showed up out of nowhere. I thought There's no way a Dan Transcendent can hold off the attacks from Elder Bai. I thought that this guy will be the biggest obstacle in this selection trial. I guess I am just overthinking it. This result is just too bad. Can he even represent US in the Master Teacher tournament with this kind of strength? Even though strength isn't the main point of this tournament, it's still extremely important. Even the beautiful Luoshi was able to last for rounds, and yet he lost in just 1 round. That's just too fast. That's right, who cares if your soul depth is strong if you don't have the strength to match with it? He will definitely be eliminated real as if he takes part in the tournament. This visit Com Eve already predicted that Zhang Xuan might not be able to last for more than 10 rounds, but what the hell is 1 round? Master Teacher Zhang sure is full of surprises, and this result sure is surprising as well. Manhwa break. That's 2 minutes ago. You can fight me with your best choice of weapon here. Weapon. Weapons are a dangerous tool, so we'll pass on that. Swords, spears and blades that I am specialized in, they are all infused with weapon intent, which makes them extremely powerful. This is just a trial, so I don't have to go all out. It's true that weapons are dangerous, but do you really think that you can hurt me? Very well, if you're not using them, then don't blame me for not showing mercy. My cultivation is now the same as yours, make your move. I'll let you start. You want me to go first? Are you sure you can handle it? ISIT then. Manhwa reacts. Stay down. Shit. Just now is already a spiritual grade intermediate tier technique, it's extremely strong. And there's a lot of Visit and unlike other battle techniques where the Mingmen was at the crotch, below the armpit, or at the back, this technique is at the Qingming acupoint. Manhwa and this guy just dodged it like nothing. Like, hi, what the hell? What exactly is going on? I am supposed to be the one testing him to see how many rounds he can last. Rut. Elder Bai, are you alright? Shut up. Shut up? As expected from Elder Bai. Then let's go again. Again? Cough. That dodge from him just now, it's as fast as lightning. If I am a Dan Transcendent, I will. That's enough of it. Let's get out of here. Him the easiest? The fuck? What's going on? Elder Bai. He's injured? Shouldn't he be the one that's testing Zhang Xuan? I am sorry, Pavilion Master Khan, I should have held back my strength, I just didn't expect that. Elder Bai is this weak after suppressing his strength. I didn't control my strength, that's on me. Weak? Didn't control his strength? Injured? Couldn't last for one round. Are you for real it? I just mentioned that there's no way Master Teacher Zhang will be able to last for 10 rounds due to his rapid ascension. And yet he defeated Elder Bai in one round. Well. Alright, since the result is out. Then. First place, Master Teacher Zhang, second Fu Xiaochen, third will be Sir Ruowan, fourth Feng Washing, fifth Duhu, and sixth Luoshi. Getting first place in both challenges. I didn't expect Master Teacher Zhang to be a dark horse. Alright, well now proceed to the third challenge. Manhwa, the first two challenges are on soul depth and cultivation. It's true that they're important, but they're just the foundation to be a master teacher. To be an outstanding master teacher, you will still have to conduct your lessons and teach others. A normal test will need to find an academy and disguise themselves, then conduct the lessons without anyone knowing. But, since there's only 2 months left from the master teacher tournament, we've come up with a much faster way to test all your ability to impart knowledge. That's why, the third challenge will be continuity of spiritual wisdom. Continuity of spiritual wisdom? That's the sixth realm in painting. The sixth realm of painting is a star master teacher's ability. How is it able to test a person's ability to impart knowledge? I guess you all are not familiar with this, so allow me to explain. I assume that everyone is familiar with the concept of spiritual wisdom. It's something that you can achieve at the 6th level of painting. As for the continuity of spiritual wisdom, it's to conduct lessons to these painted characters. Giving lessons to painted characters? Even if the people in the paintings have spiritual wisdom, they're just products of spiritual essence, they don't have intelligence, so what's the point in giving them lessons? Can they even understand it? A master teacher's lessons utilize impartation of heaven's will, so the more your theories get recognized, the richer the spiritual essence is when you're giving lessons. Manhwa paintings with spiritual wisdom will not be able to live like lifeforms, but they are able to absorb spiritual essence and preserve for a long period of time. They are sensitive to the spiritual essence in the nature, so long as the lessons are acceptable, it will then generate spiritual essence for the painting, allowing them to be preserved for a much longer period. However, it will be destroyed very easily if it couldn't be achieved. With all of these considered, we will be able to test your capabilities in imparting knowledge. There's no room for cheating as well. Since humans have emotions, they will still like the master teacher's lessons long as they favor that master teacher, no matter how bad the lesson is, but if the person hates that master teacher, they will think that the lesson they give is bad. Using this spiritual wisdom to test us will be fair. Their own, hence they will not take reputation into account and they will not. Spiritual wisdom is something that will only appear in a level painting, and it will only react to spiritual essence. So I guess impartation of heavens will not work as well. Interesting. Now that everyone has understand the rules, let's begin the challenge. Elder Yun, they'll let you take over. Don't worry. I won't make any blunders. We hope that there will be no blunders. Blunders? Do you really think we want to make those blunders? Sigh. I can't help but be worried. Just like the pavilion master mentioned, I will be handling this challenge. This painting of soaring birds was a gift given to me by my painting teacher. The people and things in the spiritual wisdom painting will be able to absorb the spiritual essence surrounding it and appear on the painting, but there's a time limit of 2 minutes. Whoever is able to let it stay in the air through lessons will be the champion. Alright, let's begin the challenge. Who will go first? Me? Master Teacher Zhang, why not? You go first for this round? Getting first place for 2 consecutive challenges, your ability in knowledge impartation must be extraordinary as well. Why don't you show it to us so that we can learn a little from you as well? Alright. Elder Yun,